you've been waiting for is here.
What is up, Skeeters Nation? Good to be back with you here. I'm sure you guys did not miss me, but here I am, and I'm ready to broadcast a beautiful 8-game set we got ahead of us here at Constellation Field starting tonight with game number 1 of 4 against the Lancaster Barnstormers. And tonight, left-hander Buddy Bauman will face off against right-hander Dallas Beeler for the Skeeters. As we open up, as I mentioned, a 4-game set here against the Barnstormers. It was not the greatest of road trips for the Skeeters. I'm sure one they'd like to get back. They headed out to Lancaster to start the road trip. There are 3 games out in Pennsylvania, another 3 games out in Southern Maryland, and lost 2 of 3 to the Blue Crabs. 10-0 loss yesterday. Wiped the slate clean, though. It's a new week, a week at home for the Skeeters, and with all things considered, it's a pretty good time to be a Skeeters fan. 7.5 game lead over the Barnstormers in the Freedom Division coming into this one. Magic number, if you're curious, is 22. And yes, we are already talking about magic numbers here in early June. Why not? Because it's been a good year for the Skeeters. They've lost 10 players to the major leagues and another to the Mexican League. And we'll start there. I mean, last time we talked, didn't get a chance to mention to you guys, Michael Marriott had his contract purchased by the Tijuana Toros of the Mexican League, and Mitch Talbot heading back to the Cleveland Indians system. He'll be heading to AAA Columbus, and kind of 2 big pieces of the pitching staff there, the starting rotation to be more specific, ripped right out of the Skeeters' hands. But you can imagine that had a lot to do with the tough road trip where Lancaster took 2 out of 3 in their yard, and Southern Maryland took 2 out of 3 in theirs. But as I mentioned, the Skeeters still come in with a 7.5 game lead in first place. And, you know, with the losses, there obviously comes additions, and 2 of those additions, let's go over to them right now. We got right-hander Christian Bergman coming back to the Skeeters. He had his contract purchased by the Mariners literally on the first day of spring training. He took his headshot, said his hellos, and was headed back to the Mariners, where he actually was with the Mariners in the major leagues actually in 2017 and 18, and spent some time with the AAA level, was released by the organization, but has come back here to Sugar Land. We'll see if he slots into the rotation or the bullpen early on here. Another name added to the Skeeters pitching staff, that's right-hander Carlos Pimentel. Last year with the Long Island Ducks, he was 5-3 with a 3.13 ERA. And impressively struck out 67 batters in 54 2/3 innings did Pimentel last year with the Ducks. He's spent some time at the affiliated level with the Rangers, the Cubs, and the Padres. So he has been tested out at the affiliated level, and he will make his way to Sugar Land. He's not unfamiliar with this league. He actually has played in the American Association too, and we'll see. Again, we're not quite sure how these guys are going to slot into the pitching staff just yet. We'll see if they go into the bullpen or if they go into the starting rotation. There's actually not a starter yet for tomorrow's game here, which is a 7:05 p.m. start. It'll be an 11:05 a.m. start on Wednesday. Then we'll finish it off on Thursday with the 7 o'clock start before we welcome the Bees for a 4-game series. Their first 2 trips to Sugar Land for both these teams, the Bees and the Barnstormers. And the Barnstormers wearing their reds, the red tops, Skeeters in their white tops. Going to get it going here in a little bit. And then over the road trip, man, no one was hotter than Jason Martinson. Had 5 home runs over his last 6 games. That includes 13 RBIs over that stretch. Martinson tied the Skeeters record while he was in Lancaster with a 6 RBI game last Thursday. Very impressive performance from Martinson. That RBI record has actually been accomplished twice now this year, once by Jared Mitchell and once by Martinson, both at Lancaster. And the 2 times the Skeeters have visited the Barnstormers, they come into this one with a 4-2 record against Lancaster, 71-70 all time. And Skeeters are taking the field now, so we're going to get ready for the national anthem here. I'm going to take a quick break as we play the national anthem, and I'll be back here, give you the lineups for the Skeeters and the Lancaster Barnstormers as we play game 1 of a 7-game set, or a 4-game set, an 8-game homestand, I should say, here at Constellation Field. We'll be back in just a moment.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day, where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
It is Beeler's day on, folks. Dallas Beeler, you see him there getting ready to toe the rubber for your defending champion, Sugar Land Skeeters. Let's take a peek at how the Barnstormers are going to line things up tonight. Batting leadoff, Michael Martinez. Hitting second, Dan Gamache. Caleb Gindel hitting third. Joe Turdosovich hitting fourth. Casey Hobson, he's hitting fifth. Josh Bell, the DH, he's hitting sixth. Anderson De La Rosa hitting seventh. He's behind the plate. Zach Schenk hitting eighth. And rounding things out, the speedster Darian Sanford. And on the mound for your Skeeters, Dallas Beeler. Let's go over to the defensive alignment left to right. In the outfield, Jared Mitchell in left, Anthony Jansanti in center, and out in right field is Zach Bornstein. At third base, old reliable Juan Severio. Out at short tonight, Ryan Jackson. Jason Martinson at second base, Chris Colabello. He's at first. Behind the plate is Cody Stanley. On the mound, Dallas Beeler, who of late has been very effective over his last 3 starts. 1-1 record, a 1.93 ERA, and he struck out 12 batters to 4 walks in that span. 18 2/3 innings pitched. He has certainly been one of the hotter Skeeter starters, and they've been going by the wayside. Mitch Talbot and Michael Marriott both out of the rotation now as they've made their way off to different teams. But Dallas Beeler is still here and has been an anchor in the Skeeters rotation since he joined it last season. And Michael Martinez, the shortstop for the Barnstormers, has stepped in as we're just about underway. And first pitch to Martinez is taken for a ball. Dallas last year was phenomenal for the Skeeters. 8-2 with a 2.29 ERA, and gets Martinez to chop that over to Colabello. Gets the bag himself easily for out number 1 for the first out here. It's a beautiful Monday night. Some clouds in the sky, no rain, no chance of rain. It's starting to get hot here in Houston, but as the sun goes down, you get a little bit of a reprieve. Easy for me to say. I'm not Cody Stanley out there rocking the catching gear. That can't be a fun time, but saw Derek Norris last year, played over 90 games at catcher, and it's an unforgiving job, but someone's got to do it, and Cody Stanley has been doing a fine job, especially at the plate. We'll get more into that later. And the first pitch, Dan Gamache, the second baseman, hitting .316 early going here. Takes the ball 1-0. Second pitch to Gamache, swung on and missed. 1-1 now. .316 average, 4 home runs at 25 RBIs for the second baseman. For Lancaster so far, and lines that into shallow right field. That one is going to get down for a base hit in front of Anthony Jansanti in center. So we'll have to wait another day, I guess, for that first no-hitter in Skeeters history. It's been elusive, but it will come someday, I'm sure. Caleb Gindel, the right fielder now, stepping on in. A 1-out single from Dan Gamache. First pitch to Gendel in for a strike. 0-1 now, 1 down. Opener of this 4-game set against Lancaster. Gendel pops one foul off to the left side. Ross Peoples might actually be, he's the third base coach here for the Barnstormers and the manager. I think he's the only manager in the league that actually coaches third base. Could be mistaken. We'll see. We haven't seen the Bees yet in town. They're one of the few teams we haven't seen, and Moragazo, their pitching coach. We'll see if he also coaches third base. 0-2 now to Gendel. Outside corner just misses from Beeler. Gendel hitting .291, 7 homers, 33 RBIs on the year. Not a huge lead over there for Gamache. Beeler going to take a few extra seconds in. He gets Gendel to reach for that one, chop it over to Big Mike there in the dugout, makes the play. Skeeters going with the white tops, the white pants today. Barnstormers in their signature red tops. 1-2, nice high fastball there from Beeler. Swung on a miss by Gendel for strike 3, 2 down here in the first. First strikeout of the night for Beeler. Dallas, he at times last year looked like he was a strikeout pitcher. He'll admit himself he's not really a strikeout pitcher. He'll pitch to contact when he can. Most he's had in a game this year is 4. It's happened twice. The last time on May 11th against Long Island, a game here at Constellation Field. His last start came against the Barnstormers. It was a June 5th start. Picked up his second win of the, or his third win of the year now. First pitch to Joey Jardosevich is fouled off. 0-1. Jardosevich has 7 homers on the year. Hitting .316. Still not a huge lead from Gamache there at first base, and Jardosevich gives that a ride to right field, but Borenstein on the run makes the grab there, heading toward the warning track for out number 3. So just a single there from Gamache, nothing else. Skeeters keep the Barnstormers off the scoreboard, heading to the bottom of the second. Still no score.
Host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldridge National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldridge Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Jason Bardenson going to lead things off for your Skeeters, and let's take a peek at their line things up. Jason Bardenson, you see him there leading off, batting second. Anthony Jansanti in center field. Juan Silverio hitting third and playing third. Chris Colabello batting cleanup, playing first base. Zach Borenstein out in right field, hitting fifth. Okoye Dixon hitting sixth. He is the DH. Cody Stanley, the catcher, batting 7th. Ryan Jackson at shortstop, batting 8th. And Jared Mitchell hitting 9th and playing left field. And Jason Martinson, who's swinging a hot bat, possibly one of the hottest bats in the league here. Takes a first pitch strike from Buddy Bauman, the starter for Lancaster. Second pitch from Bauman, the lefty, misses away for a ball. Bauman and Beeler faced off last Wednesday in the game. The Skeeters won 9-3. He allowed a hit in 6 innings of work, and a 2-run double from Anthony Jansanti was the damage he gave up. And Martinson quickly ahead 2-1 now. So far this year, Bauman 0-1 with a 1.38 ERA and 2 starts against the Skeeters, but they managed to get into the Barnstormers bullpen last time he was on the hill and resulted in a Skeeters win, and he is down 3-1 now to Martinson. It's a scoreless ball game here. Beautiful Monday night at Constellation Field, the opener of a 4-game series between these Barnstormers and your Skeeters. Just a hit in the first inning for Lancaster. 3-1 is a strike as Martinson was getting ready to take first base. They get a full count now. Martinson has 5 home runs in his last 6 games. One of the more powerful guys on the Skeeters team, and he plays in middle infield too, which is kind of one of those rarities. You don't see usually your second baseman be one of your best power hitters. 7 home runs is tied for second on the team, and that one clearly misses inside for a ball. So Martinson will work that leadoff walk one way or another, and he's on the first base runner of the night for the Skeeters. Stepping in now, Anthony Jansanti, the captain who's playing center field, back in one of his more natural habitats. Saw him there more often than not last year. Anthony 1 for 8 in the series against the Blue Crabs, but 4 for 12 with a double and 3 ribbies. We mentioned he got Bauman for a 2-run double when these teams last met. Martinson aboard with a leadoff walk. First pitch from Bauman misses up and away for a ball, 1-0. Bauman, a former major leaguer, played with the Padres in 2016, and Jansanti got a hanger there, hits it deep to right field. Back at the wall is Gindel, and he reaches up to make the catch. My goodness, right there on the wall. That one carried out almost, which is very uncharacteristic of here at Constellation Field. The wind is blowing out, though, as the flags do indicate. Jansanti just about had a 2-run homer there. Caleb Gindel on the run made a play against the wall. Out number 1. Juan Silverio, the third baseman, stepping in. He's pretty much been Mr. Consistency here for these Skeeters now. Game number 45. He's started in all 45 games. Him and Jared Mitchell have both played in all 45 games, although Mitchell has not started every one. And the first pitch to Silverio is called a strike. Silverio had quite possibly the best homestand of all time here at Constellation Field. When Somerset was in town in a 7-game series, he collected 13 RBIs, including 3 home runs, one of which was a grand slam. I'm sure you could have guessed that with all the RBIs. Of course, he had a grand slam somewhere in there. He cooled down just a bit on the road, but not by all that much. He was 4 of 9 in the series against the Blue Crabs. Had a couple of walks. He's in 302 coming into this one. Skies that to right field. I mentioned the wind's carrying that one. That one's going to bring Gindel back to the wall, and again, at the wall, Gindel reaches up and makes the catch, and the ball does not carry out to right field here pretty much ever. It's a very rare occasion. The wind is howling out that way right now, and Jansanti just missed a homer there, and Juan Silverio brought Gindel back a few feet from the wall there, and Gindel's just going to post up on the warning track there. I think he's not even going to test it anymore. So a leadoff walk from Martinson, and then 2 deep flyouts to right field from Jansanti and Silverio. Chris Colabello, the first baseman, former big leaguer, steps in. He swings at the first pitch and fouls that back against Buddy Bauman. Colbello 0 for 4 with a pair of walks last week when these two teams met. And when Buddy Bauman was on the mound. Colbello ended the homestand when we were here at Somerset with an absolute monster home run. It's the only home run of the year so far. Cleared the canopy out there in left field. Could have left the stadium. I wasn't able to actually see where it landed, and if you told me it left the stadium, I'd believe you. It's hit that far. I asked him about it after the game, and he just said, yeah, when I hit that one, I didn't even look at it. I just stopped looking. I mean, when you hit a ball like that, you don't even need to see where it lands. You know it's over the fence. Martinson at first base. He had the leadoff walk, 2 down here in the bottom of the first. No score between the Skeeters and the Barnstormers, and Colabello takes a strike now, 1-2. So a couple of big leaguers squaring off here. Bauman made 4 big league appearances with the Padres back in 2016. Spent a lot of time in the roll system, and Martinson on the move, but Colabello swings and misses to that one. That's strike 3. That'll do it here in the first inning. So no score for the Skeeters, just a leadoff walk from Jason Martinson. And we head to the second inning. Scoreless between the Barnstormers and the Skeeters.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you?
And here we go to the top of the second inning. No score between the Skeeters and the Lancaster Barnstormers. Casey Hobson, the lefty hitting first baseman's first pitch swinging against Dallas Beeler, fouls that off left side. A hit for the Barnstormers in the first. The leadoff walk from Martinson, but he did not reach any further than first base. Hobson, big swing, misses that one. Now strike 2. Hobson obviously here last year with Lancaster and kind of a part of a big lefty hit and attack here to start the part of the order. The first 6 hitters for the Barnstormers all from the left side. A couple switch hitters mixed in there too. Nice backdoor cutter there from Beeler. Maybe a slider, just missed for a ball. One and two now here to Hobson, who has 9 home runs on the season, leads the Barnstormers and fouls that one back. Hobson with the 9 home runs leads Lancaster and is 3rd in the league, trailing David Washington, who has 15 home runs already this year for Long Island. 10 home runs for Telvin Nash out in York, and then Hobson with his 9. Nice backdoor cutter there. Has Hobson frozen, strikeout looking, second of the game for Beeler, out number 1. Here at the top of the second inning. Now I'll bring up the hitting coach and the DH tonight for Lancaster, Josh Bell. First pitch to Bell, the DH. Misses away for a ball, 1-0. Bell hits that hard to Colabello, a diving stop. Beeler covers the bag and has it there on the flit. Faller out, number 2. Nicely done by Colabello. That ball was struck well by Josh Bell. Colabello handles it beautifully and flips over to Beeler for the 3-1 put out for out number 2. Bring up the catcher, De La Rosa. Hitting .304, 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. We're here in the top of the second inning. No score between Lancaster and Sugar Land. Dallas Beeler's got 2 quick outs here. Got Casey Hobson looking to begin the inning. De La Rosa takes a ball. He had one of his 2 home runs on the year again in New Britain over the weekend. It's 2 for 6 with a homer in that series. He's in .315 against right-handers this year, the righty catcher. Takes a strike there, now 1-1. Dallas Beeler has been really effective lately. He kind of started the season off a little shaky, but ever since, over his last 3 starts, 1-1, a 1.93 ERA, and gets De La Rosa to foul that off right side now, 1-2. Beeler was as good as it came last year. He was probably on pace to be the pitcher of the year in the Atlantic League had he not had his contract purchased by the Royals, but right before he left, he was 5-0 with a 1.60 ERA and 5 June starts last year. June pitcher of the month in the Atlantic League. De La Rosa takes that one low now, 2-2. Each of his last 3 starts, he's gone at least 6 innings. Hadn't gone 6 innings in his first 4 starts of the year, and just misses there, low and away. The whole infield started making their way to first base. Thought De La Rosa was down looking, but not the case. A full count now, 2 away here in the top of the second inning. Dallas Beeler looking to put the Barnstormers away here once again. Full count offering. Jammed De La Rosa there with a curveball and gets him to foul it back. So we'll do the full count pitch once more. 2 down here, top of the second. The full count offering misses up and in as De La Rosa takes. So a walk there from the Lancaster catcher. 2-out base runner. Beeler's already approaching his walk total from last year. In 19 games pitched, he had just 12 walks, or 16 walks, and that was walk number 13 of the year. As mentioned, he has definitely got his footing down. Didn't walk a batter in a 6 innings pitch against the Barnstormers last week when he met him there in Pennsylvania. First pitch to Zach Shank misses for a ball, 1-0. Shank drove in the only run against Beeler when these teams met in Pennsylvania last week and lines that well to the right side, but it looks to be foul, and it is as it goes down there near the tarp on the right side. So 1-1 now. Shank was 0 for 2, but did drive in the only run off Beeler. It was a 9-3 win on June 5th. Beeler took the win, Bauman took the loss, and Gene Machi picked up the save. Skeeters with a 7.5 game lead over the Barnstormers in first place, and that one's lined to the right side. That's going to get down for a base hit. On to third goes De La Rosa. Shank's going to try for 2, and he's going to have it there standing up. As a 2-out double from Zach Shank puts runners at second and third with 2 down in the top of the second inning. So the first runner over to third base of the game, that brings up Darian Sanford, the speedster. Saw him batting toward the top of the Lancaster order most of last year. Today batting 8th, or 9th, serving as that second leadoff guy, I guess. 4 for 9 in New Britain over the weekend and takes a first pitch ball there from Beeler. Sanford 1 for 3 against Dallas so far this season. One-0 is chopped there to Beeler. It's going to be a tough play, but he has an underhand flip to Colabello. Easy does it there for out number 3. Gets Sanford, the speedster, for out number 3 to end the top of the second inning. No score here in Sugar Land between the Barnstormers and the Skeeters. We move to the bottom of the second inning.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugar Land Skeeters, more than baseball.
Zach Bornstein heading to the batter's box, going to lead it off here in the bottom of the second. No score between the Skeeters and the Barnstormers. Buddy Bauman on the hill for Lancaster, former big leaguer. Spent some time in the big leagues in 2016, 17, and 18 with the Padres, as well as the Mets last season. Didn't make a start in the big leagues. He's starting today as Bornstein takes for a strike now. Kind of a weird positional alignment here. They got the third baseman over there playing right on the cut of the grass. Bornstein flashed a lot of opposite field power. He didn't really look like he was ever going to square to bunt. That's kind of the way they have him played there over at third base. Turdosevich still plays in, and Bauman has Bornstein all tangled up there. The high inside fastball has him swinging and missing for strike 3. That's out number 1 to begin things in the second. Collier Dixon, the former big leaguer, steps in. He's making his first plate appearance here at Constellation Field, getting the start at DH tonight. Probably see him all over the place. He didn't play all that much on the road trip. Didn't play at all, in fact, in Lancaster. He did make the road trip. And first pitch, a big hack from the big right-hander. Swings and misses for strike 1. Was 0 for 3 with a pair of walks in Southern Maryland. 29-year-old, played with the Dodgers back in 2017. This guy's off to the right side there, now 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Barnstormers, and then no runs, no hits, and no errors for your Skeeters here. 2 out or 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Dixon, who spent the beginning part of the year in the national system with AA Harrisburg. Only had 7 at-bats down there for Harrisburg, which is not all that far away from Lancaster. 1-2 here to Dixon. On deck is Cody Stanley, the catcher. That 1-2 pitch is low and away for a ball. Bauman made a career-high 23 appearances with the Padres In 2017, it had some pretty good success. That 2017 season was 2-1, 2.55 ERA, and 23 relief appearances. Dixon fouls that one away. It looked like a hanger, just misses it and sends it back onto the roof here. Dixon was 1 for 7 in 7 games of the Dodgers back in 2017. That's all of his Major League experience. He was a 12th round pick in 2011 out of Sonoma State University up in Northern California. The Seawolves. 2-2 to Okoye, and he hits that one well to left field. That one is down for a base hit. Let's see if he can push it for 2. He's going to make the turn. That one played off the wall, and the slide into second base. Dixon gets in there for a 1-out double. Played well off the wall by Zach Schenk, but Dixon, his first career hit at Constellation Field, is good for a double with 1 away. As the Skeeters in action here in a scoreless ball game in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And that'll bring up Cody Stanley, the catcher who has had a great start of the year despite not playing professionally the last 3 seasons. He leads all catchers in the Atlantic League with 16 RBIs, second of all catchers with 3 home runs and a big RBI spot here. Stanley is at 318. 6 games against the Barnstormers. That one gets away from De La Rosa. The inside fastball off the leather there and skips to the backstop. Dixon takes third base. Big turn of events there for the Skeeters. Dixon, who had the 1-out double, now stands on third base. See what the Barnstormers want to do with the infield here. Stanley had a 14-game on base streak snapped on the road trip. It was 0 for 6 in Southern Maryland. Takes another one inside there. Bauman clearly trying to work in on the lefty catcher with the lefty pitcher on the mound. Those flags still howling out toward right field. A good night if you want to take the ball to right field, and Stanley with some pull power could be in the business there. A good take. As the slider away, misses outside. Ball 3-0 now. Okoye Dixon, he stands on third base. He doubled and moved to third on the pass ball. Cody Stanley looking to get the Skeeters on the board. The 3-0. Taking all the way is Cody. That one's in for a strike now, 3-1. It's been all big leaguers so far this inning. Okoye Dixon with a double. Cody Stanley now up to bat. The former Cardinal. The former Cardinal as well, Ryan Jackson, stands in the on-deck circle. 3-1, just misses that one. Did Stanley, and he fouls it straight back now, 3-2. Cody hitting .277 coming into this one, but with runners in scoring position, hitting .303. He's got one here. Okoye Dixon stands out at third base. Infield playing in for Lancaster, and Stanley wastes that one, fouls it off to the left side. Still a full count now with 1 away. Stanley also hitting .316 against lefties. As a lefty himself, you don't tend to see that. You see lefties tend to struggle against fellow lefties, but Stanley has reversed that split. 2 of his 3 home runs have come against lefties too, and he just flicks that into what looked to be right field, but a nice jumping grab from Dan Gamache, who was playing in but is still able to leap up and make the catch there for out number 2. Mark that one down in your scorebook. That was a nice play by Dan Gamache. Saves a run there. If he was playing back where he is now, probably just right at his chest. Not too hard of a play, but he was playing in to try to save the run from scoring and had to leap for that one. So it'll be up to Ryan Jackson with 2 away here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Jackson takes the first pitch strike. Okoye Dixon still standing at third base there, looking to break the scoreless tie. Jackson had a nice stay out there in Southern Maryland, was 4 for 9 in the series. Drove in a run, also scored a run. Big swing from the shortstop. Comes up empty though, 0-2 now. Jackson 0 for 2 against Bauman so far this year, and he's got an 0-2 count, 2 away, bottom of the 2nd inning. And Jackson swings and misses with that one, so a 3-pitch strikeout for Bauman. That'll strand Dixon there at third base, who doubled and moved to third on the pass ball. We move to the third inning. No score in Sugar Land between the Barnstormers and the Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Hello, Houston.
And here we go in the top of the third inning. Still no score between the Barnstormers and the Skeeters. Back to the top of the order for Lancaster as Michael Martinez takes inside for a ball. Skeeters had a chance last inning. Okoye Dixon with a leadoff or a one-out double. Moved to third on the pass ball, but was left there with 2 away. Nice play by Gamache. Got to keep that one starting your scorebook. A nice leaping grab. Kept Dixon at third as Beeler quickly behind 2-0 to Michael Martinez. And that one's taken for a strike now, 2-1. Beeler has allowed 2 hits so far. A double to Zach Shank last inning and a first inning single to Gamache, who is making himself felt here early on. Martinez grounded out to first base in his first at-bat of the game. A former big leaguer, Dallas Beeler, obviously spending some time with the Cubs. And Martinez spent some time with the Phillies, the Pirates, the Indians, the Red Sox, and the Rays. A well-traveled former big leaguer. That one, Chris Colbello stays with it as it was on a couple of big hops and then went down there on the ground. And Colbello goes to his knees and makes the stop throws to Beeler for out number 1. Yeah, that one just hit the lip of the grass and just died there for Colbello, but he stayed with it nicely. Gets the out. And Chris Colbello, I mean, when he was in the big leagues, at least from my perception, he was mostly known for being a pretty big-time bat with the Blue Jays. He had a lot of power in a lineup that got guys like Josh Donaldson, Jose Batista, Edwin Encarnacion. He was one of the many bats in that lineup, but he's really impressed me with the way he's handled first base. And much like James Loney did when he was here early on in the year, very slick fielding first baseman. And that's a position where, as Gamache takes the first pitch ball, you don't necessarily think that you need to have a plus defender there. Sometimes you can try to hide one of your better hitters at first base. But when you see a guy command first base like that, like Colbello just did, and save a hit like that, you understand the importance of it. Gamache lines that into left field. That one's going to get down for an extra base hit. Off the wall, Mitchell plays it, but Gamache strides into second base, his second hit of the night. Dan Gamache in his first year here in the Atlantic League has done a nice job. He came in hitting over 300, and Paris tonight has played good defense there at second base. So Caleb Gindel will come up. He struck out. He was the first strikeout of the game for Dallas Beeler. He's got 2 so far. Gindel now 1 for 4 against Beeler so far this year. That was the first extra base hit for the Barnstormers against Beeler, and that one gets away from Stanley in the ground. He's not even going to throw it as that one trickled all the way back toward the pitcher's mound there, toward the third base side. Wild pitch moves Camache over to third base. One and 0 now to Gindel. Coming to this one in 291, 7 homers, 33 RBIs. That one, big swing from Gindel, but just chops it foul a few feet back. Unlike the Barnstormers, Skeeters are going to be okay with giving up that run, it looks like so far. Ryan Jackson playing in kind of almost shallow left center field. Martinson back on the cut of the grass there at second base. Even Silveria and Colabello both playing back as well there on the corners. That fastball from Beeler up 2-1 now. Beeler had his finest start of the year against these Barnstormers last week. Through a 6 innings, just 1 run on 6 hits, struck out 2 batters, didn't walk 1, and that one's chopped just over the reach of Beeler, so in to score is Camache. Martinson has to hurry to get Gindel there at first base, and he does, so the 4-3 put out. Camache does come around to score, though, so the Barnstormers, they take a 1-0 lead here in the 3rd inning. And Joey Terdoslovich, the 3rd baseman, came in hitting .316, 7 homers. Flew out to right field, and it was worth noting, I think it's going to come into play at some point tonight. That wind is blowing straight out to right field. Anthony Jansanti and Juan Silverio just missed home runs, each of them in the first inning, on balls that normally would be just routine fly balls in right field, but they were fly balls that actually brought right fielder Gindel all the way to the track, and it looks like Gindel, who just grounded out, is kind of hobbled there. Going to look at the trainer. They're going to head back in the dugout, see what's going on with him. Terdoslovich swinging at the first pitch. Fouls that one back. And, yeah, Gindel, who just grounded out on the 4-3 putout, he was hustling it down the line. He just was out by a few steps and came up kind of lame there. Oh, 1, and Terdoslovich grounds out to Martinson. Nice backhanded stop there toward the middle to Colabello for out number 3. So the Barnstormers tack on a run, their first of the game. They take a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom half of the inning. Skeeters looking to knock this score up.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mowing, New Balance wearing, barbecue surveying dads. Let us know if yours is the MVD.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth here. 1-0 lead for the Barnstormers as we move into the 3rd inning. Jared Mitchell going to lead things off, and we got a new right fielder for Lancaster. We mentioned Caleb Gindel came up hobbling, and that's going to be it for him tonight. Greg Golson Going to take over out there in right field. Jared Mitchell, the left fielder for the Skeeters, going to lead it off. He's batting ninth today. Kind of a new look lineup for the Skeeters. First pitch, lefty on lefty to Mitchell. Misses up and in for a ball. And for those of you listening, if you were watching SportsCenter yesterday morning, you would have saw a feature on the batter up right now, Jared Mitchell. A very beautifully done piece of work by Pedro Gomez of ESPN, chronicling Mitchell, who just happened to be the last guy picked before Mike Trout 10 years ago as of yesterday. And what I loved about the piece and what Pedro did so well is that the piece was not about Mike Trout whatsoever. It was about Jared Mitchell and where he's been and where he's at. And he's a phenomenal baseball player, a phenomenal athlete. Won a national championship as a football player and a baseball player for LSU. And now with the Skeeters, and takes outside now 3-0, and he leads the league in stolen bases. He has 5 home runs. He really put up a pretty good bid for the player of the month in May. However, Dante Bichette Jr., who actually had his contract purchased by the Nationals, all he did was hit over 400 for the first 2 months of the year, so can't really argue with the call there. But Mitchell has been one of the better players in the Skeeters lineup so far this year, and he takes the 3-0 outside for a ball. So Bauman surrenders the leadoff walk there. That's his second leadoff walk in 3 innings so far. And that's not the guy you want to give a leadoff walk to. As I mentioned, Jared Mitchell leads the league in stolen bases. Darian Sanford, who had nearly 80 stolen bases last year, led the league, and Mitchell has a pretty good lead over him. He has 17 to Sanford's 14. Jason Martinson, who walked in his first at-bat, hops to the plate, and Lancaster already knows all too well what Martinson can do with the bat. He had a 6 RBI game against them last week. That one almost got away from De La Rosa, but inside for a ball. It's got to feel like Groundhog's Day for the Barnstormers. Seeing Martinson come back. He's got 3 home runs in just 3 games against them this year to go with 8 RBIs in just, like I mentioned, 3 games. So Martinson has feasted on Barnstormer pitching and squared that one up, but just fouls it back there. Strike 1, 1-1 now. Martinson started the year on the injured list, but has come back and really established himself. He's second in the league with 13 RBIs so far in June, and second with his 5 home runs as Bauman's going to pick over. As mentioned, David Washington is having just an absurd year. 15 home runs already on the season for Long Island, and he has 7 this month. That's the only person with more home runs in the month of June than Jason Martinson. And Martinson takes a big hack at the cutter there low and in and fouls it off 1-2 now. See if Mitchell maybe gets on the move here with the 2-strike count. I mean, David Washington hit a few home runs here when Long Island was in town earlier in May, and I mean, they were just absolute bombs. The big lefty hitting first baseman who was up there. I believe he led the league last year without stats in front of me. He was the league leader with Long Island, although Courtney Hawkins said he finished the year out with the Skeeters. I'm curious who would have finished with more. The 1-2 misses outside, now 2-2. 1-0 lead for Lancaster. Nobody down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Jared Mitchell aboard with a leadoff walk. He is your league leader in stolen bases with 17. And he doesn't always do it with a big lead. He does it more on his jumping and his timing. He doesn't have a big lead, and he has a monster jump there. Martinson also swinging, lines it into left field. That's a base hit. Mitchell thought about third base and thought better of it. We'll head back to second base as Martinson stays hot against these Barnstormers. That's a single right there. Runners on second and first here. Nobody down as the Skeeters are threatening once again here. They trail 1-0. The captain, Anthony Jansanti, steps in, and although Anthony was the MVP of the Skeeters last year for the way he swung the bat, you have to wonder here if he maybe lays down a bunt. And it looks like the Barnstormers are thinking the same thing as De La Rosa is going to hop out there and give some signs. Casey Hobson and Joe Terdostovich, they're at third base. They're going to both kind of choke it in there. See what Anthony does. A lot of speed on the bases here. Mitchell on second base. Martinson on first. Jansanti does not square to bunt and instead takes a first pitch curveball from Bauman, 1-0. Anthony just missed a home run against Buddy Bauman last week when these teams met. Hit the ball to dead center at Lancaster, and It's good for an RBI double. And hits that one well to left field, but it's going to get foul into the seats. Got ahead of myself there when he gave that one a ride. 1-1 now to Anthony. Anthony comes into this one 239, 3 homers, 16 RBIs. He was pretty much an impossible out in the middle part of May when we went on the road for the first time to Lancaster. That's right after he got off the disabled list. Has cooled off just a bit, but ready for him to heat back up. The 1-1, that's a fastball from Bauman, misses up. 2-1 now. Jane Santee 1 for 2 with a double and 2 RBIs. Is the only Skeeter in the lineup tonight with an RBI off Bauman so far this year. That was that 9-3 win last week on June 5th. Bauman gonna give a fake look over there to second base as Mitchell dives back. Mitchell and Martinson both with pretty good sized leads here. We've already seen a few double steals this year. Runners on first and second, and they definitely have the leads to make that happen again. Martinson's ready to go. And Jan Santee fouls that one back now, 2-2. That's the plus here. We'll see if Hobson now scoots back with 2 strikes, but Hobson playing in front of Martinson gives him kind of the edge there. He can get a pretty good-sized lead because he can see exactly where Hobson is. There's no backpicking him. He's taking advantage of it. 2-2, nobody down. Runners on first and second. The pitch to Jan Santee. Chops it up the middle. Off the glove of Bauman. Gamache keeps his foot on the bag. He'll get 1, but no chance at first base to get Jan Santee. So, in essence, maybe a sac bunt there. He does move the runner to third base and also reaches first himself. Martinson, though, is down. Gamache did a nice job there. That one caromed off the glove of Bauman, but Gamache sticks with it, keeps his foot on the bag. Juan Silverio now going to come to the dish and looking for an RBI. This is your guy to get it done. He leads the Skeeters and is tied for 4th in the league with 29 RBIs. He had what we are calling the homestand to be remembered in Skeeters history when Somerset was in town. 3 home runs, 13 RBIs in a 7-game series. Loves his home cooking here, and he's got runners on first and third with 1 down. Skeeters trail by 1, and the breaking ball from Bauman misses up for a ball, 1-0. Silverio, the only player in the league so far to have started each of his team's first 45 games. He's done so at third base. Jan Santee at first, Mitchell at third base. A lot of speed here. Jan Santee's got 7 stolen bases on the year. That one in the dirt, a nice stop by De La Rosa. That one had the backstop written all over it, but the Barnstormers catcher sucks it up there. 2-0 now to Silverio. Chris Colabello, he's on deck. And Silverio in his first at-bat hit what looked to be kind of a routine fly ball there to right field toward now where Greg Golson is, the new right fielder for the Barnstormers, and that thing carried all the way to the wall, actually just a few feet from being a home run as the wind is still blowing straight out to right field. 2-0, a check swing there, chop foul. Excuse me, hack there from Silverio, but it luckily ends up in foul territory. 2-1 now. Silverio 4 of 9 with a pair of walks in Southern Maryland over the weekend. And Jonathan Albaladejo, I think that's playful. He's kind of chatting at him from the dugout. I don't know if it's that playful, though. We'll see. Albaladejo, the pitching coach now for Lancaster, also as well as a player on their active roster. The 2-1, 2-1. Big swing from 2-7. Swings and misses, 2-2 now. Runners on the corners, 1 down. Skeeters trailing 1-0 to the Barnstormers here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Buddy Bauman trying to work out of a jam. Skeeters threatening, though. That one misses way up there, so a full count. We'll see if they maybe want to have Jansanti on the move. Just one down here. Severio has kind of been an RBI machine. In 55 games last year, he had 37 of them. Now has 29 through his first 45. He's always found himself in good RBI spots and intends to come through. Let's see if he comes through here. Big swing, misses at the high fastball. Jansanti with the delayed steal, now caught in a pickle between first and second. See if he can keep going. They're going to have Mitchell in a pickle between home plate and third base. They're going to throw over to Tadasovich. And Mitchell trying to use the shake and bake he uses the wide receiver at LSU. It does not work, though, as Tadasovich tags him out for out number 3. So an unconventional strike him out, throw him out. And the Skeeters come up empty despite having runners on the corners here in the third with just one away. We'll head to the 4th inning. Barnstormers out in front, 1-0.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mowing, New Balance wearing, barbecue surveying dads. Let us know if yours is the MVD.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
And we head to the 4th inning now. A 1-0 lead for Lancaster. He's moved to the top of the 4th inning. Dallas Beeler is still on the hill. The Skeeters have had a few chances to put one in tonight. Had runners in the corners, but just one down there, unable to capitalize. Dallas Beeler pitching beautifully, though, so far tonight. Has allowed just 3 hits. An RBI ground out last inning from Caleb Gindel was all they have to show so far. Casey Hobson, who doubled in his first at-bat, is going to lead it off to get things going in the 4th. Skeeters have lost their last 2 games. They've lost 2 of their last 3. They had won the opener out in Southern Maryland on Friday, then dropped 2 in a row. And Sunday's was one to certainly be forgotten, a 10-0 loss. It was only a 5-inning game, too, as the rain shortened that one. Hobson takes just in now, 3-1. The Skeeters, forgive them, they've lost 11 players to contract purchases, and they don't, you know, when you have a guy who gets his contract purchased, it's usually a pretty key piece, and that's been the tale of the story here so far as Hobson works the leadoff walk now here to get things going in the 4th. Especially last week, you lose guys like Michael Marriott and Mitch Talbot, who were mainstays in the rotation. Michael Marriott had really been pitching very well. I mean, he was in the top 3 in strikeouts in the league at the time his contract was purchased, and Mitch Talbot, crafty veteran, was a very valued piece in the rotation. And you take those 2 guys out, you know, back-to-back there on the same day, right before you go on the road, and then you hit the road, try to win games there. They had to kind of do the whole Johnny Holstaff thing as Josh Bell takes a strike now with 1. That was on Saturday, and the 3-2 loss to Southern Maryland, and then Roy Merritt roughed it up a little bit yesterday. But yeah, you forgive the team. I mean, they're pretty strapped on the bullpen. A couple of new arms, though, as you mentioned in the pregame show. Carlos Pimentel, who pitched for the Ducks last year, as well as Christian Bergman, the former Seattle Mariner. Also a former Skeeter. He was here in spring training. Both back on the roster now to kind of reinforce that pitching staff. 1-1 out of Bell, the DH. That one on the outside edge now for a strike, 1-2. Bell grounded out to Chris Colbell, but a rocket right at him. Colbell made a nice stop for first out of the second inning, and strike 3, backdoor breaking ball. Beeler catches the hitting coach for Lancaster, looking for out number 1. Nice pitch right there from Beeler, the breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. That is strikeout number 3 for him tonight. Mentioned Beeler's last 3 starts have certainly been his best, and the first start in that 3-start stretch back on May 29th against Somerset, he struck out a season-high 7 batters, and then struck out 2 Barnstormers on June 5th. In his last start, in the first pitch, De La Rosa, who walked in his first at-bat, is in for a strike. Skeeters have had runners at third in each of the last 2 innings. They do trail Lancaster 1-0 though, with 1 away in the 4th. That was a beautiful breaking ball from Beeler. A half-hearted swing from De La Rosa. 0-2 now. De La Rosa was 1 for 2 against Beeler last week when these teams faced off. And the 0-2 check swing. They're going to say he held up, though. 1-2 now. Beeler has done a nice job working into the right-handed hitters so far tonight, jamming them there. He's got that great sinker, and he's used it well, but he's also got a good slider cutter pitch to work away with the righties as well, and he's mixed them both in pretty seamlessly tonight. 1-2 lined into the left field for a base hit there for De La Rosa. Now runners on first and second. Try to get that fastball in there, hung up a little bit for De La Rosa, who got on top of it, lines it into left. 4th hit of the night for the Barnstormers, their second single. They've had 2 doubles. Zach Schenk, the batter now, has one of those doubles. That came back in the second inning. So runners at first and second, 1 down here in the 4th. Breaking ball. Looked to split the middle there, but Cody Stanley unable to squeeze it and called a ball, which is fair at home plate usually when they don't. When the catcher's not able to come up with the ball, they call it a ball and held up with that tradition there. So honestly, I kind of don't have a problem with. I'm more on the side of if you don't catch it, it's tough to give the umpire an idea of where it came in, and that is traditionally called a ball because, I mean, that one pretty much was dead middle on the first pitch to Schenk. The second pitch there, I guess, misses low. 2-0 now. Schenk, as mentioned, his first at-bat doubled. Came in hitting a .181. No homers, 3 RBIs on the season. That one from Schenk is low as well. It's a 3-0 now. Runners on first and second. Barnstormers, they lead 1-0 with nobody or 1 down here in the top of the 4th. And that one misses in a 4-pitch walk to Schenk. That'll load the bases for Lancaster. That brings up Darian Sanford, who not necessarily a threat to leave the yard, although the wind is blowing out to right field, but it's got to make it tough there no matter where you try to go in the infield. One of the fastest guys in the Atlantic League, stole 82 bases last season. Has 13 so far. He's second in the league. It's hitting .214 and takes in for a ball. Always got to be careful with a bunt with Sanford up there. It's kind of the Atlantic League's Billy Hamilton, if you will. From the left side. Playing center field. A lot of speed, 1-0 now from Beeler. That one misses as well, so 2-0. 6 straight balls from the Skeeters right-hander. Beeler's already walked 3 so far tonight and gets Sanford to chop that one. Weekly foul off to the right side now, 2-1. That's pitch number 64 for Dallas. He's through 3 1/3 so far, and he's got himself in a bit of a jam, but bases loaded, 1 down. Top of the 4th inning, Darian Sanford up. Barnstormers out in front, 1-0. Skeeters infield choked all the way in, and that's chopped right to Colabello. He goes the easy way there for 1 to Cody Stanley, who's just going to eat it there. No chance to get Sanford on the return. Beautifully executed there. Colabello on a 1-hopper gets the out at home, so it keeps the Barnstormers at a 1-0 lead on the fielder's choice. That was just how you draw it up right there. You bring the infield in. You get a guy with not a lot of pop, just a lot of speed to just chop one right in the ground and get the easy out there at home plate. Beautifully done by the Skeeters defense and by Dallas Beeler on the execution of the pitching side. And Michael Martinez, the last one standing in front of him, takes a first pitch up. That's a ball. Martinez 0 for 2. The longtime major leaguer, a former Philadelphia Philly. Shared an infield for a while with former Skeeters outfielder and infielder Cody Ashe, and he takes that one for a strike. One and 1, bases loaded for the Barnstormers, 2 away in the top of the 4th. They lead 1-0. Beeler looking to get out of this jam and gets Martinez to the ground. Weekly over there to Martinson at second base and throws over to Colabello for out number 3. And the Skeeters tightrope out of danger here in the 4th inning. They strand the bases loaded. Barnstormers, they still hang on to a 1-0 lead, move to the bottom of the 4th inning.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you have the
Welcome back. We're here at the bottom of the 4th inning. Skeeters, they trail the Barnstormers 1-0. And the heart of the Skeeters order are going to come to bat against Buddy Bauman, who has certainly left the window open just a bit. Skeeters have been unable to bust that thing down the last few innings. They've had runners on third base in each of the last 2. Unable to push that first run across, though, and we'll see if they can get it done here as Chris Colabello, the former Toronto Blue Jay, steps on in. Speaking of Toronto, Raptors and Golden State just getting ready for tip-off out game number, I'm going to totally biff this. I believe it's game number 5, yep, because the Raptors have a 3-1 lead. Game number 5 of the NBA Finals. Should be a good one, but you should definitely not watch that and keep watching Skeeters baseball as they look to snap a 2-game losing skid, and Buddy Bauman's first pitch to Chris Colabello is in for a strike 0-1. It's a shameless plug there. I'm a San Diego State alum, and Kawhi Leonard from San Diego State, although he may never tell you because he's a man of few words, but definitely something that us San Diegans are proud of. And the 1-1 misses away, but I mean, back to Toronto a little bit. I mean, I know Colabello played there, and really the golden era of the last decade or so for the Blue Jays when they had those stud offensive players like Batista and Encarnacion and Donaldson. And, man, that place, you could just get the idea when they were playing in the playoffs. I mean, that has got to be one of the toughest environments to play in for some reasons that are not so great, as 2-1 to Colabello. Obviously, there were some incidents where they threw, bottles on the field. I remember the game against the Orioles, the one-game playoff, the game in which Encarnacion led them to a walk-off win. And Zach, their closer, was left in the bullpen inconspicuously, but that the 6, as they call it, that certainly looks like a place that'd be pretty fun to play in the home environment. 2-2 now to Colabello. So I had a total brain fart there. Zach Britton. I was like, who'd they leave in the bullpen that one game? And that was him. 2-2 to Colabello. Misses up and away now. 3-2. Nobody down. Barnstormers up ahead. 1-0. A full count to Colabello. There have been leadoff walks in 2 of the first 3 innings so far. Jason Martinson led the game off, or the bottom of the first, I should say, off with a walk. And then last inning, Jared Mitchell led the 3rd inning off with a walk. See if Colabello can get it going here, get another leadoff base runner. Zach Borenstein. Borenstein berries on deck and chops that on a big hop over there to Tradoslovic, who the big arm throws over to Casey Hobson. That'll take care of Colabello for out number 1. Borenstein, who struck out in his first at-bat. What a nice little tear to end the homestand when we were last here against Somerset. Had 3 of his 4 home runs in that series, including a walk-off home run in the first game of the series. That came back there on May 27th, and big swing from the lefty, 0-1. That was the only walk-off home run so far for the Skeeters. They've had a few walk-off wins, though. They've had 3 of them, to be exact. James Loney, if you remember, on the second night of the season, had a fly ball in the infield dropped by Frank Martinez of the Blue Crabs, allowing a run to score for the win. CJ McElroy, who's now with the Giants, also had an RBI single, came against the Ducks. That one jams Borenstein. He fouls it off. 0-2 now to the right fielder for Sugarland. Talked about it a bit in Borenstein's first at-bat. Kind of the anti-lefty. He's had good success against lefties this year, and he pops that one up. Foul. De La Rosa sheds the mask, but it's not going to have a play. Borenstein against lefties has one of his 4 home runs to go with 2 RBIs. He's hitting .250 against the Barnstormers this year so far. Buddy Bauman's got him 0-2, and he once again wastes it foul. Still 0-2. Bauman has allowed just 2 hits so far, a double from Okoye Dixon and a single from Jason Martinson. And Borenstein flies out to right field. That one's going to carry a bit with the wind, but under it still is Golson. The newly installed right fielder has it a few feet in front of the warning track there in right center for out number 2. And that'll bring up the DH Dixon, who doubled back in the second inning, was stranded at third base and moved to third base on a pass ball, but was left holding there. Okoye Dixon, you don't see too many players out of Sonoma State. That's up there in wine country in Northern California. I'd be lying if I told you if he was the only or how many Sonoma State baseball players have made it to the major leagues, as Okoye did in 2017 with the Dodgers. He fouls that one back on the first pitch, 0-1. So I mentioned he's 1 for 7 in his big league career, and that one hit came against Madison Bumgarner, who found himself right back in the news yesterday. Of course, Madison Bumgarner is one of the more jolly, easygoing fellas in the major leagues. 0-1 to Dixon, taken inside for a strike, now 0-2. Gotta love a pitcher who won't even let a batter take a few steps to admire his absolute bomb into the bay out there, and I guess they call Oracle Park now in San Francisco. And gotta love Bumgarner, man. You can't celebrate anything. Don't have any fun. 0-2. That one's lined shallow left field. That one's going to get down there in shallow left field for a base hit. Dixon 2 for 2 with the 2-out single, keeps it alive in the 4th inning. Sequoia Dixon collecting his first two hits as a member of the Skeeters in his first 2 at-bats here at Constellation Field. And his 2-out single keeps the Skeeters alive. They trail 1-0 with 2 away in the bottom of the 4th. Cody Stanley, who lined out to second base just a few notches higher there on his launch angle, would have netted him an RBI single to drive in Dixon in his last at-bat, but Dan Gamache, the second baseman, snared it and now takes a strike 0-1. Dixon with a pretty short lead over there at first base. And Stanley ropes that into right center field. On the run is Golson, and he's under it and has it there near the Bud Light Ice House for out number 3. So just the 2-out single for McCoy Dixon and the Skeeters. They still trail the Barnstormers 1-0 as we head to the top of the 5th in the opener of this 8-game homestand at Constellation Field.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
It is the 5th inning now on a gorgeous night in Sugarland, Texas. Only gorgeous thing I'm not seeing is at the manual scoreboard out there in left field. The Skeeters, they trail the Barnstormers 1-0 as we move to the top of the 5th inning. Leading off for Lancaster, that's going to be the second baseman, Dan Gamache, who's been a thorn right in the side of Sugarland so far today. He 2 for 2 has doubled, came across to score in the 3rd on a ground out. Was the only run so far. Also robbed the Skeeters of a base hit that would have scored their only run of the evening. So Dan Gamache, your Lancaster player of the game so far. A lot of baseball left to be played, though. Dallas Beeler has done a phenomenal job working around just that one run. 1-0 to Gamache now. Misses up and away, 2-0. 2-0. That one's in there on first strike. Nice little slide piece there from Dallas Beeler. Gamache, born in Newport, Rhode Island, was the 6th-round pick. Was a 6th-round pick of the Pirates in the 2011 draft out of Auburn. War Eagle there. Chops that one foul, 2-2. Spent last year with AA Harrisburg. That's where Okoye Dixon, who has 2 of the Skeeters' 3 hits tonight, spent the beginning part of his season this year. And last year with Harrisburg, Gamache hit .274 with 5 homers and 45 ribbies, and grounds that on a few hops to his counterpart there, Jason Martinson at second base. Throws over to Cole Bello for out number 1. So finally the Skeeters are able to get Gamache out. And that'll bring up the newly installed right fielder Greg Golson. Caleb Gindel, who has the only RBI of any team in the game, he grounded out for an RBI back in the third inning. While he was trying to run that one out, he kind of came up lame and was taken out of the game, and Golson, who is now taking over for him, chops that one foul. Beeler, who had not worked 6 innings in his first 4 starts of the year, has worked at least 6 in his last 3 and has got a beat on that again as well. Get to his pitch count in a moment as Golson chops that one down the line toward third. Nice backhand and stop by Silverio all the way across. Big stretch from Colabello, and they got him. Nice play by Juan Silverio at the hot corner there as he shaded into shallow left field to make that play. And flashes the arm there. My goodness. Tip of the cap to Juan Silverio, as the late Jerry Coleman would say. You can hang a star on that, baby. Takes a hit away from Greg Golson there, who was running pretty well, made it a close play. Colabella, who has also shown at times early on in his Skeeters career, he can go into those splits if he needs to now, and he didn't have to go into the full splits there, but we'll call it like a 3/4 split. Joe Turdosovich now, the third baseman, jammed there, fouls that off 0-1. So Beeler now, that was pitch number 76. Nobody up in the Skeeters pen, so they're likely to get another inning out of him. And that one jams Turdosovich as well, and 0-2 now to the former big leaguer. Turdosovich, 3 seasons with the Atlanta Braves, back from 2013 to 15. Takes up there for a ball now, 1-2. He was with the Barnstormers last year for a spell, and then had his contract purchased by the Mets. Was out there in Double-A Binghamton, the Rumble Ponies. That one misses up as well now, 2-2. Hit .308 with Double-A Binghamton, including 12 homers and 41 RBIs. 2-2, 2 away here in the 5th inning. Swung on a miss, foul tip hung on to by Stanley for out number 3. Another strikeout for Beeler. He works a scoreless 5th. We head to the bottom half of the inning. Lancaster, they lead 1-0.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mowing, New Balance wearing, barbecue surveying dads. Let us know if yours is the MVD.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience.
It's going to be Ryan Jackson leading it off for the Skeeters here in the bottom of the 5th. Barnstormers lead 1-0. Jackson struck out in his first at-bat. Buddy Bauman has held the Skeeters scoreless through 4. They've knocked on the door a few times, though. Had runners on third base in the 2nd and 3rd inning, and they've had a runner on in each of the first 4 innings. So see if they can break through that scoreless streak here, and Jackson lines that one hard left side, fouling out of play into the picnic plaza. To the surprise of a few fans who were sitting out there and not paying attention. Heads up. Bauman last Wednesday got the start against the Skeeters, and through 6 innings of work, allowed 2 runs. That was a 2-run double from Anthony Jansanti. But the bulk of the Skeeters' damage was done against the bullpen for the Barnstormers. So see if they can run up that pitch count a little bit for Bauman, who pitched well, as I mentioned. He just allowed the 1 hit through 6 in the last start against the Skeeters. That 1 hit happened to just be a 2-run double. The key was that he walked 5 batters, and the walks have certainly bit him a little bit so far. That one misses inside of Jackson. 2-2. Bauman 2 walks so far through 4 innings pitched. Also has 4 strikeouts. He had 7 in 6 innings of work last Wednesday against Sugar Land. 2-2 out of the shortstop. Jackson lines it up the middle, right at Gamache, though, who was positioned perfectly and takes care of it for out number 1. One of those 2 walks reference went to the man stepping in now, Jared Mitchell. Guys giving him a hard time, calling him Showtime. As it was Showtime a few weeks ago, ESPN came out to shoot a feature on Jared. It aired on Sunday morning, and it was just an absolutely phenomenal look at the career of Jared Mitchell, a very celebrated career. So he takes a big first cut at that one and misses 0-1. I mean, talking about a guy who went to LSU, so you're already in the SEC playing premier competition, and then you got a national football title to your credit, which are pretty hard to come by in the era of Alabama, Clemson, and then also won a baseball title for LSU. And it doesn't end there. He also was the College World Series most outstanding player back in 2009 when the Tigers won the College World Series. So that college career alone is enough. And then he went on to get drafted in the first round by the White Sox and happened to be picked 2 spots in front of a man named Mike Trout, which was kind of the crux of the feature. But as we talked about earlier, they did a good job of making it about Jared and his career and how celebrated it has been. 0-2 to Jared, and he takes a swing through that one. 4 strike 3, out number 2 here in the 5th. Jason Martinson steps in, and needing a run, it's a good time to call J-Mart. Jason Martinson, 5 homers in his last 6 games, and has 3 homers in 3 games against the Barnstormers so far this year. If he can keep that algorithm going, 4 homers in 4 games, that would knock this one up. Lancaster with a 1-0 lead here, 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. And hits that one high in the left field, but shallow. In is Zach Shank, who has it in front of Michael Martinez, the shortstop. And that's out number 3 here. So Buddy Bauman works a 5th scoreless inning. And we'll head to the 6th now. Skeeters trail Lancaster 1-0.
Texas.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mowing, New Balance wearing, barbecue surveying dads. Let us know if yours is the MVD.
First baseman Casey Hobson going to lead it off for Lancaster here. In the 6th inning, they lead 1-0. Dallas Beeler back out to the bump. And Hobson swings at the first pitch and lines it into right field, giving way as Bornstein. That one's going to clank off the wall on a bounce. Hobson clugs into second base with a stand-up double here on the first pitch of the 6th inning. Third double of the night for Lancaster. Just 1 run, though, for them so far. That was their 5th hit of the night. Hobson, that was his 2nd double of the night. That'll bring up Josh Bell, the hitting coach, and the DH tonight, switch hitter for Lancaster. Josh Bell, not to be confused with Josh Bell and the Pirates, who's putting up some pretty gaudy numbers out there in Pittsburgh. The big lefty hitting first baseman. Also from the left side here, Bell for Lancaster takes a strike 0-1. Although Josh Bell for the Barnstormers did play in the bigs. Spent some time with Baltimore in 2010 and 11 and last appeared with the Diamondbacks in 2012. Squares the bunt there and takes a strike 0-2. Casey Hobson with a line drive double to get things going. That gets the Skeeters bullpen going as well. Mark Lowe was placed on the disabled list prior to today's game. That one skied into opposite field territory out of left field and into the picnic area. Still 0-2. The HEB Picnic Plaza now. Not to be confused with the Wells Fargo Picnic Plaza. Parsons has heard enough. Sponsorship services. I didn't even give the plug there, and he's had it. And Bell, no chance of that fastball up there. Swings through it. Strike 3, out number 1.
I had to finish my roll from Texas Roadhouse.
Dude, those things are money.
I think it's the 3rd one I've had in like 2 minutes.
That Texas Roadhouse biscuit or roll, whatever you call it, with the cinnamon butter.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Do they have Texas Roadhouse in California?
They do. It's how Californians think they're like cool about being like, oh, we're going to Texas Roadhouse, so we're getting some country cooking. There's good barbecue in California. I mean, not like here, but it's serviceable. That first pitch to De La Rosa, chopped to Jackson. Fires Cole Bell. That's good for out number 2.
Serviceable.
Yeah, I really talked it up there, didn't I? Phil's barbecue, not terrible. Yeah. It's pretty good. I mean, it's tough to say it's pretty good when you've had some of the stuff out here in the Houston area, then you go toward Austin and it gets really good too.
Yeah. It's hard to beat Texas barbecue.
Left fielder Zach Shank, he has doubled and walked so far. He's got a runner in scoring position, Casey Hobson. Roped a double to lead the inning off.
So if he fouls one out of play, do you say, oh, he shanked it?
He could. I don't go for such low-hanging fruit though, but I totally would, yeah, no, definitely.
Or if he makes an error.
Oh. He shanked it. 1-0, that's line up the middle. Jason Martinson, a nice backhanded stop there, and throws over to Cole Bello. Nice play by Martinson, saves a run there. The Skeeters defense has been on point tonight. They've helped thwart a couple rally attempts for Lancaster, and they do so again here in the top of the 6th. Leadoff double from Hobson. He's stranded there. We head to the bottom half. Barnstormers, they lead 1-0.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mowing, New Balance wearing, barbecue surveying dads. Let us know if yours is the
Sugarland going to lead us off in the bottom of the 6th. Barnstormers lead 1-0. It's been a war of attrition here between team number 1 in the Freedom Division. That's your Skeeters. They lead 7.5 games in the Freedom Division in first place, and the Barnstormers in a distant second, 7.5 games out. Anthony Jansanti 0 for 2 so far tonight. Just missed a homer in his first at-bat. Ooh, he wanted a homer there. Almost went to a knee there on the swing. Adrian Beltre, who had his number retired over the weekend out there in Arlington. Globe Life Field, at least for one more season. It'll be Globe Life Park, I believe, next year. 0-1, up and away, now 1-1. Jansanti had the only hit off Buddy Bauman, who's worked 5 scoreless so far. When these teams met last Wednesday, it was a 2-run double. It's part of a 9-3 Skeeters win. Dallas Beeler has pitched phenomenal, just not enough run support, and Jansanti squares that one up towards center field. Darian Sanford started back again, and finishes there toward the wall. And that's what happens when you got speed like Darian Sanford. He can misjudge a ball like that. He went in, back, and then back in, and then back out. And comes up with it for out number 1 as Jansanti hit that one right on the numbers. So a hard hit out number 1, Juan Silverio, who's flown out and struck out so far, steps to the plate. Skeeters did most of their damage off of right-hander Logan Sawyer last Wednesday when these two teams squared off with this pitching matchup. Bauman so far, that'll be pitch number 83. So slowly getting that pitch count up. And this is up for a ball 1-0. The Skeeters have had 2 runners to third base. Okoye Dixon reached third back in the 2nd inning. And then Jared Mitchell reached third base with just 1 out in the 3rd inning. Severio leads the Skeeters, 29 RBIs on the year. 3rd on the team with 6 home runs. Dennis Phipps leads the Skeeters with 8 homers. He's not in the lineup tonight, though, getting the day off. Dennis Phipps, Willie Taveras, and Albert Cordero all on the bench at the moment. Severio up 2-0 in the count here to Bauman, the former Padre, former New York Met. Bauman came into this one 2-4 with a 3.73 ERA. Wind's still blowing out toward right field, which is just fairly unusual. The 2-0 is in the dirt there as well. 3-0 now. We kind of were going over that box score last week. Bauman pitched very well. 6 innings, 1 hit, 2 runs, but, 5 walks and 6 innings pitched. Not going to get it done, and that helped him earn the loss, one of his 4 losses on the year. And that one's taken for a strike. So far tonight, he has walked 2 batters in 5 1/3 innings work. Also has 5 strikeouts to his credit, 3 hits, no runs. So 3-1 now to Silverio. Skeeters trail the Barnstormers 1-0, 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning, and that one's taken up and away. Ball forward, 3rd walk of the night. Issued by Bauman, and that's going to get a Skeeters a base runner here with 1 down. Puts the go-ahead run up in the batter's box. That's Chris Colabello. Over 2 so far tonight. Played kind of sparingly on the road trip. Collier Dixon earned a few starts at first base. They also mixed in Jason Martinson at first base as well at points during the road trip, which you can't blame. They had to keep his bat in the lineup. Martinson was the hottest Skeeters bat on said road trip. Colabello just 4 at-bats, 0 for 4 in Southern Maryland. Also took a walk. Was 2 for 9 in the series against Lancaster last week. Also scored a run. Right before they went on the road to Lancaster, he had a booming home run against Somerset a few Sundays back to finish out the homestand against Somerset. 1-0 here to Colabello. Silverio on first base. Delivery from Bauman, and Colabello fouls it off right side, out of play, well out of play. You're looking for the Skeeter with the most home runs in a big league season. That's Chris Colabello. 16 of those back in 2015 with the Toronto Blue Jays. Colabello, one of those really good feel-good stories as well. He had to play quite a while at the independent level before even getting his first affiliated contract. He played in the Can-Am League, the Worcester Tornadoes, for 5 seasons. And out in front of the breaking ball there, 1-2 now. So he's no stranger to playing at the independent level. He even played for the National Pride while they were in the Canadian American Association back in '07. Finally got a shot with the Twins. His first pro contract back in 2012. And from there, the rest was history. Played with Twins for 2013 and 14 seasons at the big league level, and then played with the Blue Jays in 2015 and 16. Although Toronto probably a little more focused on their Raptors tonight than the Blue Jays. Big game 5 against the Warriors in the NBA Finals, a chance for their first title. 1-2 here to Colabello. Silverio stands on first, and that one's fouled off once again. We'll do the 1-2 once more. Colabello hitting just a $125 and 24 at-bats against left-handed pitching this season. 0 for 2 so far today. He's grounded out to third base as well as striking out. Bauman, who wears number 19 and used to play for the Padres. Couldn't wear that number if he played for the Padres, though. It's retired. Fastball misses up. 2-2 now.
Tony Gwynn?
It's Tony Gwynn. Correct, Parsons. Just like Ryan Jackson, who wears number 4 right now, will not be able to wear number 4 come late August, as we'll be honoring Deacon Jones, who wore number 4 with the Dubuque Packers all the way back in the 50s.
1956?
Yep, hit 400 with the Dubuque Packers. They were a low affiliate of the Midwest League for the White Sox at that point. Colabello chops that foul. Honoring Deacon on August 3rd. That'll be a game against these Barnstormers. So I'll be back here for that. They'll be rocking special jerseys, retiring the number 4 in honor of Deacon.
It's going to be a cool night.
I'm excited for that one. I mean, well deserving too, man. Seriously.
The jerseys, it's definitely unique.
Yeah.
Minor league-esque.
It's going to have some of Deacon's Deaconisms, if you will, all over the jersey, as well as the Packers kind of colors intertwined there. It's kind of a homage to that 1956 year. He hit over 400. I believe he hit 406.
I think it's 409.
409. It was right in between that 410, 400, and that's still a Midwest League record. The Midwest League's still around. It's a single A league for major league teams. And Deacon holds the all-time batting average record for them. 3-2 now, 1 out. Silverio not on the move, and Colabello lines it up the middle. That's through for a base hit. Silverio, a big turn. He's going to try for 3, and the throw is cut off. He'll slide in there safely. 1 out single from Chris Colabello. Has the Skeeters in action once again. We'll have runners in the corners. 1 down here in the 6th. So it'll be up to Zach Borenstein here to see if they can break through. The Barnstormers have kept the Skeeters in check through the first 5 1/3 here. No runs. They lead 1-0. This is the 3rd time now the Skeeters have brought a runner to third base.
Got someone up in the visiting bullpen right now.
That's a good sign, as Bauman's been tough on the Skeeters. Bullpen for the Barnstormers, not so much. Although Borenstein has struggled a bit against lefties this year. Came in hitting below 100 against lefties. Now would be the time to break through that spell, and he gets a hanging curveball, but nice job by Bauman to kind of pitch backwards there to Borenstein. 0-1. Not exactly where you want to put that pitch, but the change of speed had Borenstein fooled just a bit. Silverio on third base. Chris Colabello on first. Skeeters trail Barnstormers 1-0 here. 1 away in the 6th. And now he goes with the fastball up there. Really messing with the timing. Nice sequence of pitches there from Bauman. Has Borenstein down 0-2. See if Borenstein can work a little 2-strike magic with the tying run on third base, the go-ahead run on first base here in the 6th. And skies that to fairly deep left field. Certainly looks deep enough to get the run in. With the catch is Shank. He's not even going to throw home. Juan Silverio strides in. And the Skeeters tie things up 1-1 in the 6th inning. And sac fly from Zach Borenstein. The Borenstein Bear. That's his favorite spot out here at Constellation Field. He loves to just pepper that ball out toward left field. He had a few home runs there during the last homestand, and nicely done there. Doesn't try to do too much. Uses all of that power he has and lets the Buddy Bauman fastball do most of the work. And just like that, we're tied up 1-1. 2 away now in the 6th. Okoye Dixon, who's 2 for 2 so far tonight, has the only extra base hit so far for the Skeeters. That was a double back in the 2nd. Takes a strike. 0-1. Okoye, plenty of power, had 117 homers at the affiliated level. Just shade under 750 games. Mentioned he is 1 for 7 in the bigs, Parsons. That one hit came against Madison Bumgarner. Not too shabby. And Madison Bumgarner, I believe, is looking for that ball in the ocean right now that Max Muncy hit.
I was just about to seeing how I could phrase it politely.
He is, I want to bite my tongue. Madison Bumgarner, kind of one of the weaker acts in the majors, is not getting upset when a guy hits a bomb off you and looks at it for more than a half second. 0-2 to Dixon. Colabello at first base, 2 away. Fastball up from Bauman. You got to think this probably is going to be Bauman's last inning of work. He's now, that was pitch number 101 for the former big league lefty.
Might give him one more batter with Cody Stanley on deck, and then
very true.
Make the turn, make the switch.
Very true. A lefty on deck in Cody Stanley. The 1-2, that one misses up as well. 2-2 now. Juan Silverio scores the first run of the game for the Skeeters. A sac fly from Zach Borenstein. They're still threatening a bit here. Colabello, who singled earlier here in the 6th, he stands on first base. Okoye Dixon with a pair of hits already. The 2-2 to him. Fouled straight back right toward me. Unlike Mark Schwartz on Somerset, I cannot make the play. Give me a chance, though. I'll try.
I think Ira tried for the last 7 years and came up unsuccessful.
It wouldn't be a very impressive play. It would, I'd have a pretty. It would be more of like a candy hop coming right toward me.
I think you'd have to hop to get in the booth.
So I'll have to just wait on that one for my moment on Jimmy Kimmel. 2-2 to Dixon, and he liked that high fastball, but swings through it for strike number 3. So Bauman gets a strikeout to end the 6th, but not before. Your defending champion, Sugar Land Skeeters, tie the score 1-1. A sac fly from Zach Borenstein led to the 7th inning. All knotted up.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mowing, New Balance wearing, barbecue surveying dads. Let us know if yours is the MVD.
That's going to do it tonight for Dallas Beeler. Kevin Comer are going to get things going for the Skeeters. To start the 7th inning, the hard-throwing righty gets a strike across to Darian Sanford for strike number 1. Comer 1-2, a 4.03 ERA on the year, 19 appearances thus far. 0-1, Sanford chops it foul. The speedster who 0-for-1, a fielder's choice as well tonight. Came up with the bases loaded in his last at-bat back in the 4th inning and chopped out, helping preserve what is now a 1-1 tie as the Skeeters tied it up in the bottom of the 6th inning. Comer, probably the quickest worker in the Atlantic League. So this, if he's on, it could be a lightning quick inning and a strikeout there of Darian Sanford. Barely had time to get his stats out there. Luckily, I found an opening. Strike number 3, out number 1. Comer, really the workhorse of the Skeeters bullpen. He leads that bullpen with 22 1/3 innings pitched coming into this one. That's also 2nd in the league. And he struck out 27 batters in those 22 1/3 innings work, and you can see why. He's got good bite to his slider and throws in the mid-90s, and Michael Martinez takes a big swing there, misses 0-1 now. Chris Parsons is sponsorship services for the Skeeters. Still with me? Do you know what Michael Martinez might be most famous for, Chris?
The last out in the World Series.
There you go. He was. He technically, if you want to put it in layman's terms, he technically broke the curse. He was the last out for the Indians in the 2016 World Series. I believe he was pinch hitting, or he came in late in that game. He did not start it, and, well, makes us look pretty bad there as he lines a single there into left field as we talk about him making the last out of a World Series, and just not making out there. 1-out single for Martinez.
Nice play by Giasanti out there in the outfield.
Yeah. Cut that one off there. Martinez, just based off the way he kind of turned around the bag, you thought he wanted to, but Giasanti and Mitchell out there, that's a nice combo to have out in center and left field. Not a lot's going to get by them. So Martinez with a 1-out single. Dan Gamache going to step in. Let's get you the numbers on Dallas Beeler, if Kevin Comer will let me. Probably not. Beeler 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. He will not be on the hook for a win or a loss as the Skeeters tied it up last inning, so book is still open as far as a decision, although the value of the win-loss stat is certainly diminished, and I'll leave my thoughts reserved on that because I probably fall in the unpopular section where I kind of agree with it. Camache swings now through that one, 0-1. Comer, a former Houston Astro farmhand, spent last year with AAA Toledo, affiliate of the Detroit Tigers. He was a part of a trade that really kind of helped shape the Astros, if you think about it. He came over from the Blue Jays to the Astros in a trade that netted Joe Musgrove. Joe Musgrove was then shipped off a couple seasons ago to get Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole now a Cy Young candidate for the Astros.
To the Pirates, who Joe Musgrove got thrown out yesterday.
Did he really?
Him and I don't remember who they played. Got into an argument in the first inning.
Nicely done. I like Joe Musgrove. He's got sneakily good stuff. He can be a bullpen guy or a starter as well. I think he definitely kind of walked that line with the Astros between how he got used, and that one's lined into the gap by Camache. That one's going to get down on a hop off the wall there in right center. They're going to try to wave Martinez home. The cutoff throw from Jason Martinson is not going to be in time as Martinez gets ahead of that with the head first slide, and there's the go-ahead run. The Barnstormers take a 2-1 lead on an RBI triple from Dan Camache, who now is just a home run shy of the cycle tonight. Comer made quick work at Darian Sanford to start this inning, and then Martinez singled, and Camache, his third hit of the night, a RBI triple. And just like that, the Barnstormers are back out in front 2-1. So Greg Golson, who came in this one for Caleb Ginda, who left with an injury, comes up, runner on third, and kind of a broken bat bleeder out there into shallow center. Giansanti on the run is not able to make the diving catch. That'll hop in front of him. A tough play for Anthony, and into score. There is Camache. Back-to-back hits, back-to-back runs there for the Barnstormers. They now lead 3-1 with one away in the sixth. Tough play there for Giansanti. However, if he does come up with that one on the run, it's going to be a tough play to make a sac fly on, but just kind of into no man's land, and certainly sounded off the crowd mic that was a broken bat for Golson, who has come off the bench to deliver an RBI single. No action in the Skeeters bullpen as of now. And Joey Cherdosovic fouls that one. He's 0 for 3 so far tonight. Comer has not had good success against the Barnstormers so far this year. He came in 0-1, or no record actually, with a 13.50 ERA in 2 appearances, and has struggled a bit here so far tonight. That one's lined. That one's going to get into left field. Another single. Cherdosovic goes the other way, and Mitchell is going to try to backpick Golson, who took a big turnaround second, but Golson is able to slide back in time. So runners at first and second now. Still one down. That'll bring up Casey Hobson, the first baseman. He's already doubled once tonight. Runners on first and second, one down. Barnstormers out in front 3-1 now here in the seventh. That one's lined right at Jason Martinson. Does he have a chance for 2? And Golson able to dive back just in front of Martinson. A nice play by the second baseman for the Skeeters. Takes care of Hobson, who squared that one up toward the middle. Had him shaded well. So Josh Bell, the DH, who is 0 for 2, has struck out twice. Looking at a possible sombrero. See if Comer can get out of this one without any more trouble. Already 2 into score so far for Lancaster this inning. And that pitch is in for a strike, low and in, 0-1. Comer really has been the workhorse for this Skeeters bullpen. Most innings pitched so far, and they called him first here to begin this 8-game homestand. 0-1, nice fastball there, up and away. Bell swings through it, strike 2. Bell just came hitting .211 in 6 games against the Skeeters. Did have his only home run this season come against Sugar Land. 0-2 now to Bell. Fouls that right back toward me here off the net. Still 0-2. Still 0-2, offer to Bell. Fouled off the glove there of Stanley, so going to remain 0-2. At least one more pitch. And trainer Max Mahaffey and Pete Incaviglia, the manager, are going to come out, and looks like they're going to want to take a look here at Comer. Almost immediately after that 0-2 pitch, they were already ready to come out. I think they saw something in Comer's delivery, perhaps, they didn't like. So we got a break here. 3-1 lead for Lancaster, 2 down in the top of the 7th inning. Kevin Comer has 2 away, and he's being looked at by our trainer, Max Mahaffey. And they're going to take Comer out of this one. That's going to do it as he walks off the field with Max Mahaffey. Looks like Gene Machi was getting warmed up in the bullpen, and he's going to have to get ready in a hurry now as he's going to get called upon with 2 away and runners on first and second. Skeeters tied the game in the bottom of the 6th, 1-1, and then Kevin Comer surrendered 2 runs so far, and the Barnstormers still threatening. Certainly they have runners on first and second with 2 away here in the 7th, and as Gene Machi prepares to take the mound and warm up, we will take a break. Skeeters down 3-1 here in the 7th inning.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugar Land Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last, so become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you?
So Gene Machi has come in to relieve Kevin Comer, who left mid at bat there. Hopefully everything's all right with him. He was escorted back into the clubhouse by trainer Max Mahaffey. So still an 0-2 count to Josh Bell. 2 down. Somehow Greg Golson ended up on third base. Yeah, they're going to send him back to second. I was like, wait a second. I remember there was first and second. Nice try, though.
Let's see if they're paying attention.
Yeah, he stood there on third base, and everyone was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you were on second base, and that's a good heads up play by the Skeeters. So first and second, 2 down, 0-2 to Josh Bell. Barnstormers, they lead 3-1. First pitch from Machi, misses away for a ball. Machi kind of faltered early on in the year, but has really kind of come back into that form that we saw last season when he was still one of the more dominant relievers out of the pen. Still 2-1 with a 5.60 ERA. His 18th appearance of the year. 0-2 grounded through the right side. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to send Golson. Oh, they're going to hold a Golson up there at third base. Nice throw from Bornstein. He would have been meat there at home plate. So station to station are the Barnstormers. Single there from Bell. Loads the bases with 2 away now. Machi, because he came in for an injured player, had plenty of time to warm up. That was the reason behind that extended break there. So bases loaded. The Barnstormers have come up now twice with the bases loaded. They have not scored, though, but their only bases loaded opportunity. That came back in the 4th inning. 2 runs, though, this inning so far. 2 down as Gene Machi looks to get the Skeeters out of trouble. Former San Francisco Giant hurdler winds and delivers, and this is just a bit inside there. De La Rosa did his best to make it look a little more inside. 1-0 though. Barnstormers have 1 grand slam this year. Came from Casey Hobson. They've hit .415 with the bases loaded this year. Nice slider there from Machi. Good for strike number 1 there. Evens things up 1-1. Is there a peep toad in the booth? 41 at bats with the bases loaded so far this year. For the Barnstormers that I mentioned, they're hitting over 400, and Taylor Rosa chops that one off himself. Parsons just delivered a stink bomb into the booth. Come on, man.
Why you gotta blame me?
There's only two people in here.
It could be people sitting in the diamond deck in front of us. I mean, we were all right outside the bathroom too.
I guess so. And De La Rosa fouled that one off his leg, and now he's being looked at by the Barnstormers trainer, Jared Biner. That's never fun. I mean, that's one thing it'll take, you know, a big, burly pro baseball player down to their knees in a matter of seconds is fouling a ball off their leg. I mean, that's just, there's not a lot you can do to avoid it. I mean, De La Rosa's even wearing a piece of protective gear there down on his right shin area. He's really hobbling around. Barnstormers do have 1 more catcher available. It's Brian Mayer. As well as actually they have 2 now. They took Parker Marin off the disabled list today, so they have 2 backup catchers. And by the looks of it, I don't know if De La Rosa's going to be able to keep going.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he can put much weight on it.
We've already lost 1 player to injury tonight. Did the Barnstormers? That was Caleb Gindel, the right fielder, who exited after the 3rd inning. After an RBI ground out, he came up limping, and hard to imagine De La Rosa, the amount of pain he's in, is going to be able to get into a squat next inning. Gene Machi getting some warm-up pitches in here while De La Rosa tries to walk it out. Ross Peebles has his bat, and he's walking toward the dugout with it, so I don't think he's getting that bat back. Or will he? Some compelling drama. He gives him the bat back. So we are going to see if De La Rosa can get back in the box here. The bases loaded, 2 down. Barnstormers have scored twice this inning. They lead 3-1 as Gene Machi looks to get the Skeeters out of trouble. Kevin Comer began the inning and had to leave with an apparent injury.
This will be an interesting swing here.
Yeah, I wonder where. I mean, maybe you just go fastball up and really just try to gas one by him here with his legs not being under him there after fouling one off. It looked to be his left leg. So Machi winds and delivers the 1-2. And De La Rosa on cue lines that pitch up the middle. In to score is Golson. Behind him comes Jurdoslovic. He'll score as well. A 2-run single from Anderson De La Rosa. Man, after fouling a ball and looking like to be in some pretty serious pain there, comes back and swats the first pitch he sees into center field for a 2-run single, and that'll push Lancaster's lead to 5-1 now with 2 away in the 7th. And in Willis Reed fashion, he goes down with an injury and then comes up big for his team. So the 2-out rally here continues for the Barnstormers. Josh Bell single to keep it going, then De La Rosa there with a 2-run single to add on to a Barnstormers lead. Gene Machi on the bump for Sugarland. Zach Shank, the left fielder now, fouls that one off, 0-1. He is 1 for 2, has walked and doubled so far tonight. And nice pitch there from Machi. Good slide piece, had him out in front. 0-2. 2 down, runners on first and second. Dallas Beeler got the start through 6 innings, allowed just 1 run. Barnstormers have tacked on 4 off the Skeeters bullpen here in the 7th inning. 0-2. That one's cue ball there to the right side, and it sounds like he just broke his bat on possibly just the unluckiest broken bat of all time.
He shanked it.
He did. He literally shanked it. They say that, you know, talking about a bat dying a hero. That bat did not die a hero. He literally just cue balled that one like it must have been right off the very edge of the bat. He shanked it.
Say the hosel. Come on, they're just teeing it up for you.
They are. They are. I'm a little rusty. I haven't broadcasted it in a little over a week now. So coming back into my own, and someone just totally Dutch ovened the booth about 10 minutes ago. Has me a little bit spacey, I guess. That one is fouled off right side, 0-2 still. Runners on first and second now. Machi looks to get the Skeeters out of trouble here. (0-2) from the former Giant. That one misses low away. Little known fact, Derek Holland, the former Rangers lefty, goes by the Dutch oven. That's his nickname on Baseball Reference. Can't make that stuff up.
Oh, good times here at Constellation Field tonight.
I can even tie that in. Holland now pitches for the Giants, and on the mound, Gene Machi won 2 World Series with the Giants back in 2012 and 14, and can certainly use it out here. The 1-2 from Machi, foul back against Shank, putting up a nice at bat here. Pitch number 6 there from Machi. You'll see a 7th. Shank was 1 for 9 over the weekend out in New Britain. That one hit a double, has a double so far tonight as well. But that one, he swings through and misses. Nice breaking ball from Machi, ends the inning there. But the Barnstormers, they do score 4 times. And as we head to stretch time here at Constellation Field, they'll hang on to a 5-1 lead.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free.
It is stretch time at Constellation Field. The opener of an 8-game homestand starts tonight. We'll go into the weekend against the Bees starting on Friday. We'll play kind of an awkward series against the Bees. We'll go Friday to Monday. But it's going to be a good weekend here at Constellation Field. And when is it not, really? But Sundance Head, the runner-up of The Voice, going to be out here on Saturday night playing a post-game concert. I promise you, if you're a country music fan or just a fan of good music, you're going to want to be out here for that one. Fireworks as well on Saturday. Fireworks on Friday night, of course, per usual. And on Sunday, we'll be having our beer mug giveaway as part of our Father's Day extravaganza. Should be a fun one here. So a good weekend on tap. And Buddy Bauman's still on the mound for the Barnstormers. They lead 5-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. And Cody Stanley, the catcher, takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. That one misses in now. 1-1 is Bauman looking to go for a season-high 7th inning here. Through 6 innings against the Skeeters when these teams met last time. And Stanley hits that one. Towering fly ball off to the right side, but well out of play. And out of the stadium, for that matter. Out into the parking lot there down the right side. Barnstormers out hitting the Skeeters 11-4. Was a 1-1 game, though, to begin last inning, and Stanley sticks with the curveball there, though. Hits in a shallow right field. On the run is Golson, and he's not going to get that one. It falls in front of him. Stanford backing him up, tries to get Stanley at second base, but he's there in time as Stanley aboard with a leadoff. What will likely be scored a double. Just some shoddy defense out there by the Barnstormers as Golson just totally misread that one out there and right, and Stanley stands on second base. Sometimes that's what you need to just get a rally going, a little bit of luck. Skeeters have hit the ball hard around the field tonight. Ryan Jackson, matter of fact, lined out to second base. Dan Gamache in his last at-bat. So Bauman has gone 7 innings on 2 occasions this year. The last time being on May 19th against Somerset. He did so as well against the Skeeters on May 7th when the teams met for the first time this year. A road trip back in early May for the Skeeters. Bauman has enjoyed good success against the Skeeters, despite also getting the loss in one of his starts against them. But in his May 7th start, he threw 7 scoreless, allowed just 3 hits. Right now, he's worked 6 scoreless, has allowed 5 and a run, and Cody Stanley aboard on second. That one is scored a double, so credit an extra base hit for the catcher. Skeeters scored their first run last inning on a sac fly from Zach Bornstein. Oh, 1 is a fastball up and away for a ball, 1-1. Jackson had probably his best series since joining the Skeeters at the plate, at least. He's always played pretty above average defense, but 4 for 9 over the weekend in Southern Maryland, including a run and an RBI. He's got 7 RBIs on the year. That one, the cutter in, and Jackson squares it up, but well foul. Well foul. That one was crushed. Just a bit out in front there from Jackson. A former major leaguer and a former 5th-round pick in the 2009 draft. Attended the U. Cardinals made him the 5th-round selection in 2009, and then he made his debut with those Cardinals in 2012. Based off our comment section, looks like Golden State, they 6-point lead at halftime in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. I'm sure a lot of you are doing the picture-in-picture, keeping the Skeeters up, while also watching could be the last game of the NBA season. Jackson down 1-2 here. Cody Stanley with a leadoff double out there into no man's land in right field. And Golson, again, kind of playing pretty deep, and you've had to do that tonight. The wind is blown out to right field. And Jackson lines that toward Golson in right field. That's trouble, and that one's fair. It is fair. That's going to be down to the corner. Extra bases for Jackson. In to score easily is Cody Stanley, and Jackson slides into second base as they continue to pick on Golson out there in right field. RBI double from Jackson cuts into that Barnstormers lead. They now lead just 5-2. Nobody down here in the bottom of the 7th. So back-to-back doubles here to lead things off in the 7th. The Skeeters had just one extra base hit, an Okoye Dixon double all the way back in the 2nd. Prior to this inning, then Cody Stanley blew one out in front of Golson, led the inning off with a double, and Jackson floats that one down the right field line and into the corner for a double himself. He stays hot there at the plate. RBI number 8 on the year for Jackson, and Jared Mitchell now will come up to the dish. He takes first pitch ball, 1-0. I misspoke earlier when I was mentioning that Zach Bornstein, who had success against lefties. That was Mitchell, who I was thinking about, who has actually really hit lefties pretty well this year, despite being a left-hander himself, which is not always the case. And hits that one hard on the ground to the right side. Before I can finish my thought, Mitchell grounds out 4-3 on the putout, but that does move Jackson over to third base. Productive out there from Mitchell. So first out of the inning there for Lancaster. That'll bring up Jason Martinson. Lefty or righty, didn't really matter last week who he was facing. He was on an absolute tear, and most of it came against the Barnstormers. Those were his first 3 games against Lancaster last week, and he hit 3 home runs and drove in 8 runs, and he's got a chance to drive in another here. Ryan Jackson on third. Skeeters trail 5-2, 1 away in the 7th. Swings at the first pitch and fouls that off directly behind him. 0-1 onto the roof. Martinson all of a sudden with 7 home runs now. I mean, 5 of them coming on the road trip last week. He's now tied for 8th in the Atlantic League. And second on your Skeeters. 0-1 to him is a sharp foul ball. Nearly just gave Ryan Jackson a haircut over there at third base, but luckily avoids his teammate. 0-2 to Martinson, who was 1 for 2 today, has singled and walked. That's really been one of the more impressive things about Martinson so far this year is his patience at the plate. Comes in with a .368 on-base percentage. Has been very selective up there, and it's panned out for him, especially of late. He's down 0-2 here to Buddy Bauman. Jackson on third, 1 out. That one takes outside, 1-2. The cap, Anthony Jansanti, stands on deck. He just missed a home run in his last at-bat. He's had 2 deep fly balls today, has Jansanti. Nothing to show for it so far. Bauman's 1-2 to Martinson in the dirt, scooped up by De La Rosa, who, should mention, is still out there. He took a wicked foul ball off his leg and then proceeded to rope a 2-run single after hobbling around. Sent kind of the Willis Reed there. That put the Barnstormers out to a 5-1 lead. That's now since been cut to a 5-2 lead on a RBI double from Ryan Jackson, who stands at third base with 1 away. Fastball misses up there above the belt for Martinson. It works it back full after getting down 0-2. And I talked about the patience. Martinson, one of the more patient hitters on the Skeeters roster. He is third on the team with 16 walks behind just Jared Mitchell and Juan Silverio, although he's played in just a hair under half the amount of games to get those 16 walks. Full count offering to Martinson. He hits that very high into medium range center field. Darian Sanford in his tracks has it. Jackson's going to tag, and they're not even going to get it to home plate. They're going to cut it off, and Jackson strides into home plate for another Skeeters run. That'll cut into that Barnstormers lead just a bit more. Now a 5-3 advantage for Lancaster after the sac fly from Jason Martinson. So back-to-back doubles to lead off this inning. Both have come across to score now. 5-3 lead for Lancaster. Jason Martinson continues his RBI tear in the month of June. That's RBI number 14. Second in the league right now in that category this month. Anthony Jansanti, Captain Sugarland, takes 1-0. His buddy Bauman has run up that pitch count even more now this inning. He is now up to 121 pitches. Don't see that all too often nowadays as teams elect to go to the bullpen a lot earlier than they used to, and nobody warming up for the Barnstormers in the bullpen as of now. They've had some action up there at points tonight. Bauman had 111 pitches in his start last week against the Skeeters. That was the most up until tonight. Jansanti fouls the 2-0 back, so 2-1 now. Jansanti, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs on the year. Does not have a home run yet against Lancaster this year. Certainly been a good time to put a 1 in that column. He's almost done it twice tonight, and he fouls that one off toward the right side. Looks to be out of play, and it is down there many rows back behind the Skeeters dugout on the first base side. So still 2-2 here to Anthony Jansanti. The Skeeters have already plated 2 runs this inning. They do trail the Barnstormers, though, 5-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. All 2s here to Jansanti, 2-2, 2 away, and hits that fly ball in the infield toward second baseman Gamache, who calls off Casey Hobson right there in the infield and has it for out number 3. So the Skeeters do get a pair of runs. RBI double from Ryan Jackson and a sac fly from Jason Martinson. And we'll head to the 8th inning. Your defending champs trail 5-3.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games.
Lucas Irving going to take the hill now for the top of the 8th inning. Skeeters trail the Barnstormers 5-3. Pair of runs for your Skeeters last inning. Cutting that lead, the Barnstormers took a 5-1 lead in the top of the 7th. Lucas Irvin, who has been the swingman here, if you will, in the Skeeters bullpen, has worked out of the rotation and the bullpen tonight. Out of the bullpen, a second straight game. He threw a third of an inning in yesterday's loss. Second pitch to Darian Sanford, slap to the left side and gonna get out of play, foul. So 0-2 down to Darian. He was 0 for 2, has struck out twice. Lucas has made 3 starts this year, 13 total appearances. He's gone 1-2 with a 5.10 ERA. Sanford now down 0-2. The offering from Irvin. Back to a breaking ball in the dirt as Sanford lays off 1-2 now. Sanford trails Jared Mitchell in the stolen base race in the Atlantic League by a few. Mitchell with 17 stolen bags. Sanford right behind him with 14, and Sanford had 52 last season. Barnstormers, I mean, absolutely demolished the league. I mean, they almost broke the league record for stolen bases, and the Skeeters have kind of flipped the script. They're the ones kind of way ahead of the pack in stolen bases this year. They lead the league by a wide margin as the 1-2 to Sanford misses up. Skeeters have stolen 63 bases as a team, and the next closest is Long Island, all the way at 39, and Skeeters are on pace to break their single season record. That was 162 back in 2017. Sanford pops that up lazily into shallow right field. Jason Martinson has a beat on it and backpedaling makes the grab in front of Anthony Jansanti for out number 1. Dallas Beeler went 6 innings tonight, allowed just the 1 run, and then the Skeeters bullpen, a little bit of a hiccup last inning. 4 runs surrendered to the Barnstormers. Skeeters got a few of those back last inning though, and got some numbers to lead you to believe it's definitely a comeback kind of team here in Sugarland this year, as much as it was last year as well. A lot of comeback wins. Michael Martinez steps in, swings, and fouls it off. So when the Skeeters are trailing after 7, which they have been tonight, they've won 3 games. And, you know, a 2-run lead, certainly manageable. As a matter of fact, trailing after 8, they've won twice this year. So not a team you can certainly sleep on even if they're down late. 1-1 now as that one misses inside. And 13 come from behind wins this year for your defending champs. Out of their 26 wins, by my math, that's exactly half. I just checked with our statistician. That is correct, exactly half. That one's skied into shallow center field. Anthony Jansanti, the captain, under it. He shields the cape and makes the play out there in center field. Out number 2, so quickly 2 away. Lucas Irvin rolling to get the 8th inning going. And we'll see who goes tomorrow night. Skeeters have not announced a starter, and just based off the fact that Irvin's pitching tonight, got to believe he's probably not in the rotation, at least for the next few days. A lot of shuffling going on around the Skeeters rotation with the loss of Mitch Talbot as well as Michael Marriott, but arms like Christian Bergman and Carlos Pimentel figure to slot into the rotation in some way here. Dan Gamache, a home run shy of the cycle as he steps in now. 3 for 4, has driven in a pair of runs. Scored twice as well. He has been a tough out to get so far on this one. He's up ahead 2-0 now. Swung on a miss there, 2-1 now. I guess I misspoke. Gamache's last at-bat was ruled a double, not a triple, so he needs a triple and a home run to get to the cycle. That was double number 20 on the year for Gamache, too. He's leading Barnstormers by quite a wide margin there. 3-1 now as Irvin misses up. Three and 1, 2 down. Offering Duke Gamache is taken for a ball. Ball 4, that is a 2-out base runner, and Gamache now on for the 4th time tonight in 5 appearances. Caleb Gindel now, or Greg Olson, my bad, the right fielder. He came in for Caleb Gindel, who left with an injury in the 3rd inning. Checking in Gamache, he leads the league now, 20 doubles, 5 more than Henry Castillo out in York. So he's been a doubles machine, kind of like a Lyle Overbay of this Lancaster Barnstormer team. 2 down, Greg Golson, who is 1 for 2. He singled in his last at-bat, takes a first pitch strike. Golson had an RBI single as part of that 4-run 7th inning for Lancaster last inning. Lucas Irvin's got 2 quick outs here. Camacho on first with the walk. Golson lines that foul off to the right side. Big Mike has got a beat on it. Makes the play. Nice done, Big Mike. Quickly 0-2. Lucas Irvin looking for a scoreless 8th inning here. Skeeters trail the Barnstormers 5-3. Nobody up in that Barnstormers bullpen. I got to imagine that Buddy Bauman might be near the end of the line. He's over 120 pitches now, but see what Ross Peoples has cooking there. The 0-2 curveball just missed up, and Irvin kind of waved there. Just didn't get the release point down on that one. Irvin made a relief appearance against Lancaster on the road trip. One and 2. Golson fouls that back. That was actually a start for Lucas back on June 6th, last Thursday, and not one he'll would like to not one he'll want to remember. 9 runs in 2 2/3. Just a loss that day. That was a 13-3 loss for the Skeeters. Otherwise, Lucas has been incredibly sharp this year and very effective to be able to use him out of the bullpen and the rotation in a pinch if you need. The 1-2 to Golson. That one's lined well into center field right at Jan Santee, though. He was shaded toward the gap in right center and makes the play toward that right center gap for out number 3. So a 2-out walk from Gamache. That's all the Barnstormers are going to get here in the 8th inning. Skeeters looking to rally here in the bottom of the 8th. They trail 5-3.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mowing, New Balance wearing, barbecue surveying dads. Let us know if yours is the MVD.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Texas Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred.
New pitcher on the mound for the Barnstormers. That's Anduri Acevedo. And kind of a wholesale change inning for here for Lancaster has moving to left field. That is Devon Torrance. That'll put Zach Shank from left to third. Joey Turdosovich is going to exit the ball game, and also exiting the ball game is catcher Anderson De La Rosa. Brian Mayer has taken over as the backstop. So there are your changes for the Barnstormers. But more importantly, Juan Silverio steps in, and the Skeeters could use a few runs here. They trail Lancaster 5-3. Silverio so far 0 for 2 has walked. Lines that well to the right side, but going to get out of play up there onto the concourse. Foul ball. Acevedo last pitched on Saturday against New Britain, and an inning of work allowed 2 runs, and that's all the Skeeters need here to tie this one up. They scored 2 runs last inning. RBI double from Ryan Jackson and a sac fly from Jason Martinson. Acevedo steps off. He's 0-1 with a 4.05 ERA on the year, and this is his 16th appearance. And in 13 1/3 innings pitch, he has walked 15 batters. So see if the Skeeters can show some patience here, get some guys on, and leech off of his wildness. And Severio chops that over to Shank, who is tested early there and kind of goes down into a sidearm there and fires to Casey Hobson. That's out number 1. Shank went and got the big hop there. Grabs it for out number 1. Mentioned the Skeeters, they trail by 2. We've now finally gotten into the Barnstormers bullpen. A pretty good outing from Buddy Bauman. He's in line for the win at the moment. He threw 7 innings, allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, struck out 6, and walked 3, and threw a total of 125 pitches. A season high for the former big league lefty. So one down, Chris Colabello, 1 for 3. He steps in, takes the fastball away. Acevedo can really dial it up. Mid-90s fastball. But as I mentioned, the wildness has certainly bit him early on this year. 13 1/3 innings pitched, 15 walks. More walks than strikeouts, 15 walks to 13 strikeouts. Not the ratio you want at all. Second pitch to Colabello, misses away. 2-0 now to Chris. Has a homer and 4 RBIs on the year. Approaching the 10 o'clock hour here in Sugarland, Texas. Skeeters trail Lancaster 5-3 with 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2-0, that one misses away. 3 fastballs all away. 3-0 count now to Chris Colabello. Zach Bornstein stands on deck. He had a sac fly to get the scoring opened here for the Skeeters. That came back in the 6th inning. They scored in each of the last 2 innings. 1 run in the 6th and then 2 last inning in the bottom of the 7th. The 3-0 now to Colabello, taken all the way, and that one misses low, so add another walk to that tally for Acevedo. A 4-pitch walk to Colabello. He'll take first base, and Bornstein will trot on in. Bornstein 0 for 2. It does have the sac fly, though. It's an opposite field fly ball. Coming back in the 6th inning, he really has shown some great opposite field power. He had a pair of opposite field shots on the last homestand, one of which a walk-off homer. Hit one last Sunday, and that one, fastball misses well inside. 94 miles per hour on the radar gun here at Constellation Field. So 5 straight balls from Acevedo, and we'll keep beating that dead horse. He has struggled with the walks this year. 1-0, one away, and that one misses low and actually skips away from catcher Mayer for a second, but right out in front of him, so no advance for Colabello. Yeah, if I'm the Skeeters here, you got to make him come to you for sure. Acevedo's got great stuff, just has had a lot of trouble finding the zone this year. He's held opponents to a 170 average, so when he does hit the strike zone, he's tough to hit, but that has been few and far between. 3-0, and Borenstein, big hack and right back. Fouls that one off, 2-1 now. Borenstein with 4 homers and 12 RBIs on the year. He has those 4 home runs, though, in just 20 games. Colabello on first, the 2-1. Hits that one well on a line to left field. It's going to bring Golson back to the warning track, and he has it there on the run toward the wall in left field. It's going to hold Colabello at first base. Line out there from Zach Borenstein. Koye Dixon now going to come in the DH tonight. He's got a pair of hits. His first 2 hits in a Skeeters uni. Chris Colabello on first base. Koye Dixon, the tying run now, steps in on Dory Acevedo. The reliever for the Barnstormers has 2 down here in the 8th. Dixon doubled back in the 2nd inning. Singled in the 4th. Lines that through the right side. That's going to be hit number 3 for Dixon tonight. Into right field. Base hit. Colabello will stop at second base. And actually, that throw gets away from Martinez, but Shank there to back up and knocks it down. So runners will hold at first and second. Nicely done by Koye Dixon. A 3-hit night. Getting the start at DH. And you hear Thunderstruck by AC/DC, so that can only mean one thing. Cody Stanley, Stan the Man, coming to the dish. And that's going to be it for Acevedo. He's faced his minimum of 3 batters. And that's all Peoples needed to see. He's going to tell his big right-hander to head on back to the dugout. We got a pitching change coming in. A lefty on his way to the mound for Lancaster. We'll tell you all about him here. Skeeters got runners on first and second, 2 away. In the 8th, they trail 5-3.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Matt Marksberry, the lefty, former big leaguer, going to come on in for Lancaster with 2 down, runners on first and second, and a pinch hitter for the Skeeters as well. They're going to go to Dennis Phipps, the team leader with 8 home runs, also second on the team with 23 RBIs. Not a bad name to call here when they bring in a lefty to face Stanley. They go with a righty here in Phipsy, who was on the bench tonight. One of Phipps's 8 home runs this year did come in pinch hit fashion. Chris Colabello on second, Okoye Dixon on first base. He is the tying run, and Phipps stands as the go-ahead run with 2 down here in the 8th inning. Barnstormers up 5-3. Marksberry's first pitch to Phipps misses inside for a ball. Marksberry back with Lancaster after spending some time with them last year as well, and has scuffled early on. 2-1, 7.29 ERA, and what is now his 20th appearance of the season. Outfield playing pretty deep here, not trying to concede a double and keep Dixon from scoring, as he, as I mentioned, is the tying run. 1-0, big bender there from Marksberry, kind of a hanger, but Phipps not looking for that. Takes it 1-1. Colabello walked, moved to second on the 2-out single from Dixon, who's had a 3-hit night in his Constellation Field debut. Phipps calls time. 1-1. Let's take a peek at how Phipsy has fared against Lancaster this year. Has 4 home runs and 7 ribbies in 6 games. The 1-1 now. And he hits that a ton to left field. That one carrying well to left field. Get out of here. Dennis Phipps with a bat flip to boot. A pinch hit 3-run shot, and the Skeeters out in front now, 6-5. Dennis the Menace. Phipps, oh yeah, he rips. Rips a 3-run shot, pinch hit. 3-run dinger, and the Skeeters out in front, 6-5, just like that. Dennis Phipps, his team leading 9th home run of the season. My goodness, and it was an absolute no-doubter. If Madison Bumgarner didn't like Max Muncy's bat flipped, he would have probably ran out there and tackled Phipps around the first base path, and now a rabbit on the field. The rally rabbit making its way out here. It's on the way out to left field. It's hopping. We're going to have to stop play. He's making his way toward the manual scoreboard. Where will he go? He's heading toward the scoreboard. He beats the wall. Now a critical juncture. Where will he go? He's frozen in his tracks. Left fielder Greg Golson going to try to shoo him away. He's just chilling out. I think he went under the fence. My goodness, Dennis Phipps. A 3-run pinch hit job right there. Puts the Skeeters out in front, 6-5 with 2 down here at the bottom of the 8th. And just like that, you got Papa warming up out in the bullpen. Felipe Paulino is going to have a save opportunity. Marksberry, they came in out of the bullpen. They wanted the lefty to Cody Stanley, and Pete Gavilia played his cards, brought his big right-handed power bat off the bench, and Dennis Phipps comes through. And, man, Phipps, no player in as limited action as Phipps has had quite the success. He has 9 home runs as Jackson flips that into right field. That's going to be down for extra bases into the corner. Almost identical to his last double, which was an RBI, and he'll walk on into second base. And if you're watching on YouTube, you might want to rewind and go back and look at the bat flip from Dennis Phipps. I'm sure we caught it on camera, at least some of it. Phippsy admiring his work, and why not? So Jackson keeps it going here as Matt Marksberry not on the mark. I'm sure he's heard that probably way too many times. It's so unoriginal, but had to shoot my shot while I had it. Jared Mitchell now up with 2 away. Ryan Jackson at second base with a 2-out double. The breaking ball misses low, 1-0. Something about Dennis Phipps coming up late in ball games and either tying games or giving the Skeeters the lead. If you remember, back on the first homestand against, or the second homestand of the year against York, he had a game-tying grand slam with 2 away in the 9th inning. This one, the stakes weren't quite as high, just a 2-run deficit. But this time it gives the Skeeters the lead, and I mean, that totally flips the script here on Lancaster. Now you got to face Felipe Paulino, second in the league in saves, sub 150 ERA. You're thinking about setting up your 9th inning and holding that lead, but no, sir. So 2 down, 6-5 lead for the Skeeters. Jared Mitchell fouls that one off as Ryan Jackson will have to head back to second base. Marksberry just hung a curveball just a wee bit too high in the zone, and Phipps certainly did not miss it. Sent it deep into the picnic plaza, the HEB picnic plaza out there and left, and Jared Mitchell stays alive, fouls it off to the left side. Skeeters looking to push their lead in the Freedom Division to 8.5 games, where if they're to hold on to this one and win. Another comeback effort. They've already won 3 games this year when trailing through 7. This will be a 4th. As I mentioned, 13 of their wins this year have also come from behind fashion, so this will be the 14th. That high fastball is swung on and missed by Mitchell, though, for strike 3, and that'll do it. What an inning, though. Dennis Phipps comes off the bench, delivers a 3-run bomb, giving your Skeeters a 6-5 lead. Jumbo coming on in to save this one. See if he can lock down those last 3 outs. Skeeters out in front, 6-5.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Felipe Paulino on for the save now in a turn of events here as the Skeeters have taken a 6-5 lead. A 3-run pinch hit homer from Dennis Phipps in the bottom of the 8th has put Sugar Land out in front, and in for the save now is Felipe Paulino, who is having himself another fine season on the mound for the Skeeters. This will be save opportunity number 13. He's converted all 12 so far this year. He is he's second in the league behind just Somerset's Mike Antonini. Paulino's 30 strikeouts lead all Atlantic League relievers, and he's done so in just 19 1/3 innings pitched. Another absurd strikeout to walk ratio for Felipe, and Cody Stanley, who gave way to Dennis Phipps, who hit the 3-run pinch hit job, will be replaced at catcher by Albert Cordero. So Paulino looking for save number 13. Joey Turdosevich swings and misses through that one. Strike 1. Oh, 1 from Paulino now to Turdosevich, who's 1 for 4 so far tonight, and he just flips that into shallow left field. Jackson ranging into shallow left field, calls off Mitchell and Silverio. It's got it for out number 1. Skeeters continue to just find ways to win ball games. They were trailing 5-1 heading into the bottom of the 7th inning. They scored 2 in the bottom of the 7th and scored 3 more in the 8th inning. All 3 coming on the Dennis Phipps pinch hit home run. Now they're 2 outs away from winning the opener of this 4-game set against the Barnstormers. Casey Hobson, 1 for 3 with a walk so far tonight. Steps in and fouls it right back for strike 1. Paulino so far against Lancaster this year, 1-0, 3 games, 1 save, and 3 1/3 innings pitch, has struck out 5, walked just 1. Felipe last year, 33 saves, set the Skeeters' single-season record. He's climbing up the ladder on the all-time saves list for the Skeeters. Gary Majewski has that lead, but after a 33 save season last year and 12 already so far for Jumbo this season, he's making his way up toward that top spot. 1-1 here to Hobson. 1 down, top of the 9th. 6-5 lead for the Skeeters, and that one misses low and away. 2-1 now. Paulino, as mentioned, 30 strikeouts. That is the most of all Atlantic League relievers. He was a midseason and a postseason All-Star last year. 2-1 misses, low and in now. 3-1 to Hobson. Hobson had a double in his last at-bat. Through an offering now from Felipe to Hobson. Skies that in towards shallow center. Jan Santi running in has called off Brian Jackson and has it there in shallow center. Out number 2. So Lancaster 1 out away from getting out of the 8th with a 2-run lead. Now find themselves down to the last out tonight. And that's Josh Bell, the hitting coach / DH in this one, who's 1 for 3 with the single. Paulino looks to lock down another save. He has been phenomenal this season. Came in 2-0 with a 1.86 ERA, and this first pitch is a cutter to Josh Bell. Just misses on the outside part of the plate. (1-0). Bell swings through that one now, 1-1. Felipe doing a nice job working in that backdoor slider to the lefty batters. He's faced 3 straight lefties here. Tadosevich led the inning off with a pop out to shortstop. Hobson just flew out to center, and now he's got Bell 1-1, 2 down in the top of the 9th. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate, 1-2. So Lancaster now down to their final strike of the night. Dennis Phipps, the hero in this one so far. His 3-run pinch hit home run has put the Skeeters out ahead 6-5. And Felipe Paulino a strike away from his 13th save of the year. The 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. Narrowly keeping this game along is Josh Bell, just able to keep the bat head from going across the plate, says third base umpire Jesse Moreno. So 2-2 now. I don't think it'd be a Felipe Paulino inning if he doesn't at least get 1 strikeout. So I'm putting in the call. I'm going to say he's going to go fastball up maybe for strike 3. We'll see where he goes here. 2-2 to Josh Bell. Goes with the backdoor slider and somehow doesn't get the call. The big right-handed bearded reliever is heated there. He wanted that call badly. Man, nothing more menacing than the 6'5" Felipe Paulino walking towards you, not happy. Even if he's happy, it's still kind of a threatening image of the man that big running towards you. But when he's not happy like that, whew. So 3-2 once more to Josh Bell, 2 down. Skeeters out in front, 6-5. Paulino recollects himself, 1 strike away from finishing out this win for the Skeeters. And the 3-2 misses up and away. So Bell works the walk with 2 down. Paulino still shaking his head. He really thought he had him there, and it looked like it caught the edge of the zone. You can hear Pete yelling on the crowd mic too, and Cavilla not happy with that call either. So that's going to bring up Devon Torrance, who came in at left field in place of Zach Shank. Torrance making his first at-bat of the game. That's a tough assignment here, getting Paulino. Bell on first, Skeeters on front, 6-5. First pitch to Torrance, he takes a strike, fastball on the outside edge, 0-1. Torrance hitting a .173 this year, no homers and 3 runs batted in. Bell, not a big lead. He is the tying run there for the Barnstormers. Paulino with a long look and gets him to chop it towards second base. Jason Martinson touches the bag himself, and that's going to do it. Your Skeeters light up that Texas scoreboard. Another W for your defending champions, 6-5 over the Lancaster Barnstormers as the Skeeters storm back and come from behind fashion and steal one from Lancaster to open up this 8-game set. My goodness, another beautiful game out here at Constellation Field. Dennis Phipps, absolute moonshot off the bench here to give your Skeeters the lead in the 8th inning, and Felipe Paulino locks down save number 13 to finish this one out. Back here in just a few minutes to wrap this one up, put a bow on it. Skeeters 6-5 winners. Stick around for the postgame show.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
Skeeters come from behind and take one for the Barnstormers on a Monday night here to open up an 8-game homestand, 6-5. Skeeters take this one, and it was all Lancaster through the first 7 innings. They were ahead 5-1. Scored 4 runs at the 7th inning. The Skeeters chipped away, though, in the bottom of the 7th. They made it a 5-3 game. RBI double from Ryan Jackson and then a sac fly from Jason Martinson. And then the Barnstormers had to go to the bullpen. Buddy Bauman pitched well through 7 innings, but they went to Anduri Acevedo to open the 8th inning. He walked Chris Colabello and then allowed a 2-out single to Okoye Dixon, who had a 3-hit night. And that set up a matchup between Matt Marksberry and Cody Stanley, and Pete Gavilia, your 2018 Atlantic League Manager of the Year, pushing all the right buttons. Went to the bench, went to Dennis Phipps, who had his team-leading 9th home run of the year, a 3-run shot. And that's all she wrote. Led the Skeeters to a 6-5 win. Felipe Paulino locked down save number 13 of the year. And that'll do it here for tonight. Skeeters, they moved to 27-18. The Barnstormers, they fall to 16-24. An 8.5 game lead now in the Freedom Division for the Skeeters. Do not have a starter yet to announce for the Skeeters tomorrow. At first, it was initially thought that might be Lucas Irvin. He will not be pitching. He came out of the bullpen tonight. John Anderson, though, will be going for Lancaster, the lefty, 4-1 with a 4.12 ERA. The winner tonight, Lucas Irvin, picked up the win after throwing a scoreless 8th inning. Lucas moves to 2-2. And your loser, Anduri Acevedo, or actually, rather, Matt Marksberry. Sorry, did not have that in front of me. Marksberry, he falls to 1-3 after allowing the 3-run go-ahead homer. Well, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Stumbling all over my words. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, 7:05 p.m. start, Game 2 between the Freedom Division first and second place teams, although it's a pretty wide gap at this point. 8.5 game lead for your Skeeters. They'll look to make it 9.5 tomorrow night, 7 to 5 p.m. start. Thank you for listening. Once more, this is Skeeters baseball.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Your attention, please. Attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.